This is the Storm Warning Show. Turn the radio up. Let's go. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Ian Van Zan, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
BKS1, Storm Warning. You already know what it is. It's your boy Peter Guns. I'm at home. I'm bunkered up. The Henny. Stay tuned. Hit me after, baby. Weather. BKS1.
You. What's good? What's good? Y'all know where you at is. Y'all know what y'all is. We're BKS1 Radio. The Storm Warning Show is Thursday night.
Yes, it is.
Thursday night. Your boy Storm on the mic. You already know what it is. We don't have Hurricane Kiss in the building.
No, she's
sick.
She's not feeling good. You got to get better quick.
She's got the germs.
Sick, right?
Didn't want her in the building. No, I'm just kidding.
not.
We love you, Kiss.
We love you, kids.
We love you, Kiss. Get better. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Peace and blessings. Got a great show for y'all tonight. Got a guest checking in with us around 10 o'clock and everything. Singer, actress, just does a lot in the business, the entertainment business. She's been in a few films and everything. She got a new project out. So we're going to talk to her around 10ish or whatever, but we got a lot of great topics to talk to y'all about tonight. Hope it don't cause no problems with some of y'all women folk. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kind of kidding.
I don't know about
Y'all,
it.
they deserve to die. I hope.
I'm going to hold it down for us. Trust me. I'm going to keep him in the pocket.
You going in on me like that tonight?
No, I'll be nice.
All right, please. Because I'm not going to be nice.
Oh, okay.
Listen. Shout out to, we got some people in the secret room. We call it the secret room and everything. We got some guests in the building, so we're going to bring them on as the show progresses and everything. But shout out to everybody on the check-in, man, no matter what platform you're watching us on, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, whatever. Thanks for joining us. Let me just give a quick few shout-outs real quick. Shout out to Elder Jason Hawks. I see you on the check-in. Denise Sparrow, I see y'all checking in. Shout out to Plainfield, Bo Jackson. Listen, as y'all checking, I'll show y'all some love. I can't read all. Shout out to Nina Dunn and everybody on the check-in. You're on the Storm Warning Show. We got a lot to talk about tonight. First and foremost, my co-host for the evening, Miss Vaughn.
What's up?
up?
How are you?
I'm feeling good.
Okay, you looking good.
Thank you.
You look like something going on with you, a little happy, whatever like that. All right, somebody give you a check?
Well, no, but been a lot of fun things going on. I've been all week long, actors workshop and stuff.
Okay.
Rehearsals of my new pieces starting.
Okay.
That's April 12th. But then tomorrow night we have karaoke night. Same spot, Suite 11.
Is that what you sent me?
Yes, it is.
So, okay, talk about it. What's going on?
Right now it's just karaoke. We're gonna try to have some karaoke battles and stuff like that. I might even get up there and rap. You didn't know I could rap, did you? Because I can't, but it's going to be fun anyway. So, yeah. And
oh, jeez, I may have to come just for that.
You know what I'm saying? Drinks, food, whatever, good people, good souls, having a good time. So that's what that is. And pretty much they have something every week. Got a comedy show coming up, got a, the live jazz band coming up. So it's fun. Okay. I like having stuff right in my backyard. I love New York, but I don't like driving, so.
I'm with you. I'm going to come to more events at that spot right there.
Okay.
I heard it's a fun spot.
It's fun. It's the fun spot.
No doubt. Now listen, I got to show y'all the secret room. This is the people in the secret room. Y'all can see them and everything. Wave, y'all wave. Ah. Yes. Yes. Just so the people know what's your names. Y'all could be loud.
I'm Antonio Navarro. This is Irina Navarro. Greg G in the house.
Okay. All right. I see you know, a little the voice and everything, like Greg G in the house. He was extra with it. Shout out to everybody on Check and Listen. I see y'all. Shout out to Lucretia, Harold Malone. Shout out to Brother Harold, DJ Big H. Blessings, man. Hope you feeling better. Shout out to Carlo on the check-in. I see y'all, man. Listen, I'm going to give y'all some love, but I just want to get into this show a little bit. Some things we're going to be talking about. We start out light, then we get real heavy and everything, and she starts yelling, and I start going like this.
Why I got to be the one?
Now, listen.
I'll be laughing.
Listen, I was a little nervous the last time you was on the show. I was like, oh, man, do I got to call security?
Oh.
She stood up over the chair. She was like, and another thing about you men.
No.
I was like, yo, somebody help me, please.
No, don't believe the hype.
Please. But nah. Let's start off light. You know I'm an avid series watcher, television watcher, and everything. So I heard they bringing on a series about Ghost and Tommy. Power.
Tommy. Okay.
Power for y'all that watch Power. Amari Hardwick and Joseph Sikora's characters take center stage as Starz announces prequel to Power. It's centered around Ghost and Tommy. It's in development. I'm gonna clap it up for that. Yeah, so it'll be a young Ghost and Tommy, which I thought they were going to introduce anyway on Raising Kanan. It only makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? They canceling. No, they canceling this. So Starz announces 4th and final season of Power Book 2, Ghost. It's over. No more Tariq. No more Meth. No more Mary. They all gone after this season. So I'm curious to see how the season going to go, though. You sad?
I'm not really a Power watcher.
So you don't even watch it?
No.
What they supposed to do? The senator dude?
Who's that?
Was it Lorenzo Tate? Lorenzo Tate? They're supposed to do a story about him.
They're not going to do a show on him. Nah. Tommy might even be canceled. Yeah. They keeping the heavy hitters. They keeping Raising Kanan. They keeping BMF. They bringing the Ghost and Tommy. Yeah, the Ghost and Tommy. So and it's financial reasons too. Because for a show like Power Book Ghost, they said it cost a lot to keep that level of actors. Because you got Mary on there. So her agent don't play like, okay, Mary want X amount an episode.
I heard 50 likes to make sure that they get paid.
Yeah. And Tariq, because he's been with them like 10 years, he wants more money. So they say, you know what, let's cancel the show altogether. Yeah.
I got a question. For all the Power watchers, are they worth more? Like, does the show make that much to pay top notch and the execs are being stingy? Or is it really, it's a great show, you guys are great actors, but we don't make enough to cover high end like that?
I have no clue about how much they make.
And pull that mic a little closer. Yeah.
I don't know exactly how much they make, but I wonder if we put another show in its place that we can make more.
I see. Because you don't have to have the top-notch actors.
Yeah, I mean, another show might, the profit margins might be better. I don't know, though.
Yeah.
He said the mics aren't on.
Huh? No? Because I heard you. You sure? I got y'all. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got you. Say something again.
What up? Mic check.
No? I'm sorry. We're going to work that out.
Well, I want to throw something out. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I would like to see, I would have liked for them to, have one more season because it kind of left a lot of loose strings, and so it's just like...
I think they're going to have one more, right? They have one more coming up?
Before they end? Mm-hmm. Before they end?
Yeah, I think they are doing.
Yeah. All right, so y'all good. Y'all good. Put it this way. I think enough power.
Yeah.
Rock would beat DMF, Raising Cane, and I'm done with power. They could cancel Tommy. I'm not going to miss it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Let's talk about your boy Mike Tyson coming back.
That's kind of crazy to me. You think he could do that? This age? But
I'm gonna be honest. Listen.
He's gonna go back in the ring with this guy.
Listen. What do y'all honestly feel about Mike coming back? He's 58 now?
No, he's older than me. No, I think he's
58. 58. And Jake Paul's like 27. 27 years old. Mike's coming, and is going to be on Netflix. And Mike said he's not pulling no punches with this dude. Yeah, but here's him training. Here's one clip of him training right here.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
But I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. One more time, guys. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. Oh.
Ducking these traps because they sleep. Raise no punks. Mama ain't raised no punks. Mama ain't raised no punks. Mama ain't raised no. Tell me what you need when you see me. Ducking these traps because they sleep.
He ain't moving like 58.
I mean, I'll be honest. I wouldn't get in the ring with Mike, even with boxing skills.
Well, what is Jake Paul's, how it has, record?
Who the hell is Jake Paul?
I don't know.
I guess that's his record. Who's Jake Paul?
He's that guy that was shown. You showed him next to him.
Yeah, they said they can't hear you on the mic. Just tap your mic again. I'll come over there. And turn it on. But everybody said Mike still looks good. Denise said Mike looks good. I'm gonna be honest with you. After this, I think he should chill.
Definitely.
At 58.
But there was some controversy before why he wanted to do Jake Paul specifically. He's not trying to get in the ring, just period. It's just for this dude.
He was calling them out to sign the contract.
Right.
Yeah,
money is money.
No, I hear you. I
don't know, but he really is gonna make that money because if he's really gonna do that, I don't know about y'all, but I sure am gonna be front and center. I'm gonna have to watch that fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to front. It's going to be on Netflix.
It's going to be on Netflix.
Yeah, and it's going to be pay-per-view on Netflix. It's not like they're charging us enough already. So we got to pay for it.
We just gotta have pay parties. That's how us get around that. Like, it's at my house. You drop 10, you drop 10, you drop 10. I got 10. All right, we got this $100 game. Oh, right. There you go.
Right.
Or everybody bring a dish. Yep. Everybody bring a dish. What you bringing?
I mean, I'm gonna bring something. I make a good macaroni and cheese.
What?
No, I make a banger one.
Okay.
So I'm bringing that.
You kind of took me off guard with that.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese.
I'll make you some. I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
All
right. Shout out to everybody on checking, man. Shout out to Dawu, Jeffries, Michael Lamont, Stephanie Kim, the good doctor. How you doing? Here's a big question, and a lot of people have been inboxing me all week and said, Norm, can you talk about this? Because There's something going on with one of the girls from Basketball Wives. You watch that? Anybody watch that? I don't really watch Basketball Wives, but her name is Drea.
Okay.
But the situation
that
is, she's like, what, 38? Yeah, she's 38. The dude is only like 21, 22. So basically, she's a 38-year-old woman, and she's pregnant by a 22-year-old basketball player. Now, you got half the world is saying, oh, that's crazy, that's crazy. And then you got another half saying, you know, they grown, they could do what they want to do, there's nothing wrong with it. But then a lot of people are saying, why aren't we calling her a predator like we would do if it was a man, if the situation was flipped? So I want to definitely get y'all mics right, but here's what this girl, and she's a blogger, this is what she had to say about the situation. Let's listen.
The whole thing with Drea Michelle and her having a kid with a 22-year-old, it would have been different if she was like 29 and he was 26. You know what I'm saying? Or 39 and he's 32. Cool, but being 39, having a kid with a 22-year-old, I can't sit here and say it's wrong for men to do it, but because Drea's a woman and I'm a woman, I'm gonna excuse it. No, Drea Michelle was wrong. However, I get it because she is a retired hoe. You know what I'm saying? She understands that, okay, I'm 39, my time is almost up, so while I still got my good looks and I still got this nice body of a 20-something-year-old, let me go ahead and parlay that. Drea also know that girls around his age have their hand out, and she can put that 39-year-old game on them to make herself look different, and that's how she really got them. And what's also funny, you'll crucify Drea, but won't do the same thing for Drake. And I like Drake, but again, he's wrong as well. Just because he's older and financially stable and a man, that doesn't mean it's right. And a lot of people use that excuse to grasp for straws so they can do the same thing, so they won't feel like, oh, I'm wrong. And again, don't be biased because she has a 22-year-old son. Yeah, he's 22, but he doesn't work at Starbucks. He's in the NBA. The whole thing with Drea Michelle and her having a kid with a 22-year-old.
Let's unwrap this situation. Y'all mics are on now.
All right.
So again, introduce yourself again.
I'm Antonio.
I'm Irina.
Greg G.
All right. Now, is she right? Do you see a problem with a 38-year-old woman, 39, getting pregnant by a 22-year-old basketball player? Yeah.
I think that's the question. What is everyone mad about? Because she's pregnant or because they had relations? Which one?
Does the age thing bother you?
Yeah,
the age
it's
difference
like-
bother you?
With my mom hat on, absolutely. If I had a 22-year-old son and a woman got pregnant by him and she was that old and now he's going to be paying child support, and I can see that her past shows what type of person she is, yeah, I would be very upset. If I felt like it really was about him and she really loved him and that was like their thing, then that's different. But it's hard to see it that way when she was on Basketball Wives and she acted that way.
Yeah, and he just signed a big contract too, like millions. I don't know, Greg, you see anything wrong with it? She 39,
Yeah,
he 22.
Okay. I mean, do they have a problem with it?
Who?
Them.
The people involved.
I guess not.
Yeah, right?
You know what I'm saying?
She
So,
got the big belly.
hey, I mean,
It's kind of hard to be mad at people getting together with each other. I mean, I think it's more so about what are people's intentions more so than their age range. I know even for me, I know my little sister, she married someone that was a little older than her. And at first it took me back. I was trying to figure out what's going on. But then I realized how cool of a dude he was, how genuine he was, and all that just kind of went out the window.
when you say a little older, how old are you talking?
My sister's about 4 years younger than me, or maybe about 6 or 7 years. Nothing crazy, but it was still something for me to be like, to stop and look at, just to be like, okay, what's going on? So once I figured out how cool he was and everything else, how genuine he was, and how on top of his game he was, it was like, oh, okay, it's all right. It's not a big deal.
All right.
Yeah,
Ms.
I
Vaughn?
kind of agree with everybody in the building. It's, to me, that's a gray area. And honestly, It goes by your background.
17-year-old difference.
Listen.
17-year difference.
It wouldn't happen with my son. I got a 21-year-old, right?
Okay.
I'm going to just let you know up front. I don't care about love or nothing. It's not happening. But that's how I'm raising him. So chances are he wouldn't do it anyway because I'm going to constantly be in his ear. It's just a bad decision in my opinion. They're too young. They got to live a little life and whatever. But that's my opinion.
So I'm just saying, right? 45-year-old trying to kick it with your 21-year-old son. Huh?
No, they couldn't even date. I would be having all kind of.
And he goes, Mom, I love this old bro.
No, because I'm gonna show him. But see, women age faster than men, and this, that. And I'm gonna show you this, and I'm gonna show you that. What about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? By the time I get done with him, he'd be like, well, all right, let me strap it up. We can have some fun, but that's the end of that.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I
when
mean?
you talking about getting pregnant, that's a little. That's a little
because
crazy.
that's lifelong, and that's so awkward and everything like that. However, in a world that we live in, if he don't have any emotional support or anything like that, she might be good for him. He might be looking for mommy, and then he'll stick with her for as long as whatever, and she'll teach him how to be a good dad, and she'll get a piece of that pie. Maybe she deserve it. I don't know.
I'm gonna need you to choose a side.
That's a great area.
I'm not sure she can teach him how to be a good dad.
Well,
thank you, bro.
Somebody got to teach
bro.
him something, because if he really want to be with somebody like that making babies, he should be signing some contracts. Like, you can't just come and take my money. Somebody's not teaching him. I don't know where mom and dad is. I would love to hear their opinion.
Now it's crazy because they was talking, like, everybody's talking about this thing, and like a lot of people had a lot to say about it. I know Joe Budden on his podcast, right, with Melissa Ford and everybody. Like, Melissa Ford kind of tried to skate around the question when things was asked.
Really?
So Joe was like, what's up with that? And Joe basically came out and called her a predator. So here's a little bit of the clip. I got the clip. Here's the clip.
Tizzy, we don't know anything. So, yeah, I mean, no, this is a Tizzy.
Okay.
This is Tizzy. Everyone's talking about it and whatnot.
What do you think about all of it?
What's his contract?
Oh, she's gonna be.
I'm asking.
He's gonna be.
I'm asking
In a few
reason.
years, he'll be making $300 million.
Okay, so
he's gonna max out. He's gonna be one of the max guys.
Okay, and so in no way, shape, or form do you guys think that he has any choice in who he dates, who he fucks? The Tizzy, we don't know anything. So, yeah, I mean, no, this is a Tizzy.
Okay.
This is Tizzy.
And Troll, if you want to fuck a 21-year-old cougar, now you got a baby by a 21-year-old, you are a predator. And I said this last year, yo. It's a lot of women in their 40s. I can't believe that you won't speak to this.
She don't think it's predatory.
No, she pandering because she don't want to alienate herself from a woman audience the same way that there's too many horror stories of athletes losing everything that they ever had because they're not insulated, because there are no barriers, because there's nobody
financially
instructing them
and as far
on
as
what to do.
socially.
I don't want to do this thing where we take 20 minutes to explain something to you that is like
obvious.
Right. He just humping on his teammate. Yeah. Shit, your dumb predator ass might be a beard. Might be a fucking beard
That
with your
was the
dodo
rumor.
ass. Don't, please.
No, I'm not gotta say something to that. She looks good. That picture of her, she looks good. Wait a minute. What if she's going through a midlife crisis and she doesn't want to date older or her age, and she really is genuinely in love? If I were her, what I would do is I said, look, y'all, I'm gonna tell him to sign a prenup, so I can't get all his money, so y'all can shut up. Because I love him and he makes me feel good. Some women might be like that, like some men with that whole young thing. Men like to control. She maybe want to control, or maybe she just likes the fact that, wow, you are young. You make me feel youthful and live my youth, and maybe it's okay. Maybe she want a young virile. Maybe she likes climbing ceilings and her age ain't doing that anymore. I don't know.
Wow.
We didn't think about that. She may not be
I don't
predatory.
know that's the problem. I think what they're talking about is taking advantage of people who are coming into a significant amount of money, not having the wherewithal of how to spend it and what to do, and taking advantage of that situation. And that goes to what I kind of said earlier. I'm more so on what are these people's intentions when getting together. If you're intending on manipulating someone, obviously that's wrong. If you just genuinely like them, that hey, we can kind of figure out that process.
Okay, but can she really be a bad person if she's able to manipulate? She's able to get that.
If she was just jumping on his part, if she was just on his teammate and she just going around the circles, that's not good. That's not good.
But she a bad. If she is able to do that, where's his people to tell him prenup?
Let me read a comment from Jihad Matthews. Jihad Matthews said, "I used to be on my man about messing with women in their late 30s. I was like, bruh, you got daughters. Now my 9-month-old daughter's mom is 30. Wow. Shout out to Tony Coleman on checking. Yeah, see, it's a crazy. I feel two ways about it. I feel some type of way because she's pregnant by him, right? So I feel some type of way about it. Now, as men, if I'm single, right? If I'm single, and I'm just hypothetically, if I'm single and I'm 50-some years old, and a 30-year-old, whatever like that, was interested, whatever, and we just started dating and going out to eat and whatever like that, and something kicked off, am I a predator?
I don't think so.
At 50 and she's like 35?
No, but I think so. You still have the age gap. So
15 years.
Yeah, you still got the age gap, but I think you also have a maturity level in the woman at 30 years old.
Right.
So most people wouldn't consider that. Now, if you say that you're 30 and then the girl is 19, then more people are gonna look at that as in predatory.
Yep. I'll be getting phone calls and inboxes and DMs.
It also depends on her financial status too, because if she's able to take care of herself, then it's not as bad as if she was looking for a handout. Then you'll be a predator.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if the roles were reversed. If you had a tennis player, or if you had a female soccer player, a female athlete who just signed a nice contract, and then she got pregnant by a 39-year-old man that just worked in a regular, let's still say 6-figure job.
Right.
But how are people going to look at that as well?
Right. No, I got you.
I mean, look at the days of Hugh Hefner. For all those that know that one, Hugh Hefner was like 70, 80 years old. His girlfriend would be like 21 or 22. Nobody had a problem with it.
Right.
But he wasn't chasing them. They were chasing him.
Mm-hmm. And it was clearly financial.
Yeah, that was straight financial. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Listen. We're going to talk to this guest that's doing great things. Got an amazing project coming up and everything. They just getting cameras ready. I see my good friend getting her partner ready for the interview and everything. Hold on, let me get him on. Man, listen. I can't wait to talk.
Hold on, I got to put my glasses back on.
Listen, you see what I'm saying? Listen, shout out to Kim Stacy in the building.
How you doing? I could barely hear you. She's just wrapping up rehearsal. We're running a little longer than anticipated. She should be out here in 2 minutes. She knows I'm here.
All right. Well, you know what?
But we're doing good. She sold out.
She sold out. Let's clap that up. She sold out.
Yes, she sold out. This show is on Saturday.
And it's the Tina Turner tribute, right? Show?
It's a Tina Turner tribute. It's at the Kelly Strayhorn Theater in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Steel City.
All right, I'm showing this right now. So it's called Simply the Best, right?
Yes. Chanel Jones with Dwayne Fulton.
Yes.
Yes, it's going to be so awesome. She's done an amazing job. The band is amazing. The backup dancers, the singers. I was blessed enough to help her with wardrobe. It's going to be awesome. It's really going to be an awesome situation. So now I'm going to try to sneak up and let you hear a little bit, okay? And see if I can get her off the stage, all right?
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
I'm not going to be able to put the camera on it, but you'll be able to hear.
Well, the drums sound good.
Did y'all know this one for private answer? Just transition your answers. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna need to get. She done sweated her makeup out. Okay, she done sweated her makeup.
All right, so look, we're gonna keep you on. We're gonna keep you on when you ready for
She's
that.
coming right now.
All right,
Tell her, come on.
because I'm about to ask you the topic question about predatory females. Oh.
Okay. We need private dancer in the Disco Inferno, and then we'll start at the bar. Okay.
So this is CJ Harris that we're waiting for. This is CJ Harris right here. Y'all can't see her. But we're waiting for CJ Harris right here. She's doing the Tina Turner tribute.
There she go.
And the show is
Say
called
hi.
Simply the Best.
Hello. All right, give her a few minutes.
I'm sorry, I just came off stage.
She literally just got off stage. Give her a second.
Okay, so I'm going to mute you, and then when you're ready, we'll come back to you.
Perfect.
All right. This is how we do things here at BKS, man. Listen. They out in PA in the theater getting ready for this show. I heard the show is going to be awesome. She has worked with every network from BET to different network, Paramount, and various different networks and everything like that. And she's doing some great things. And she's going to talk to us real quick and just let us know what's going on with her. But getting back to the whole question, hold on. Tisha T said my daughter's father was 29 and I was 18. Okay, that's what, 9 years? 9 years?
I think so. Yeah.
It's not anything wrong with that.
As long as they getting treated good.
See,
I'm all right with it.
Here's my
honestly.
thing. I'm not one to tell people as long as it's hold on. Okay, she's ready.
Okay, let her in. She got her own Zoom on.
Okay. All right,
I'm coming out. Love you.
Love you too. All right. And okay. So I guess it's coming up. We're gonna talk about this some more. Hold on. I think we got Chanel on.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Hello.
Hey, how are you guys? Thanks for having me.
All right.
Now listen, I already heard you've been doing some great things. Kim Stacy sings your praises all the time. Just tell the world who Chanel Jones Harris is, or CJ Harris. What you want me to call you?
Chanel CJ Harris is the new moniker. It kind of covers everything. Wife, mother, author, singer, realtor.
Wow.
So just to say who Chanel is, in this stage of my life, Chanel is revisiting her roots of being an entertainer, of singing and songwriting, and being able to take center stage and kind of doing it my way this time. After 18 years in Hollywood, I, had to take the back seat, the side seat, the one to the next to the one to the next to the one seat. There were some successes, but so now I'm kind of running the show, which feels good because you can kind of write your own rules a little bit.
So let me ask you this, right? So you got a lot, singer, songwriter, you're involved with licensing, all of that.
Yes.
What do you love the most out of all of it?
Being on stage. I love being on stage the most. Giving joy, being able to feed off that energy, you know what I mean? It's the one thing that, well, not all the time, gives you immediate gratification. It gives you that immediate feedback. Even if there's only 2 or 3 people in the audience, you can connect with somebody and it's just instant. You don't have to kind of wait for it. Like, put an album out. Let's see if they like it. What happened? Oh, they hated it. It's an instant thing. It's an instant connection. So I love being on stage the most.
So Tina Turner, you're doing a Tina Turner tribute.
Yes, I am.
Right. So what type of preparation goes into preparing to be Tina Turner for you?
A lot of legs, a lot of squats, a lot of rowing, a lot of cardio, because this is a nonstop person. And I'm like, you know, we're both, she was in her 40s when she first kind of got her recognition, and I'm in my 40s. So that alone just gives you the strength to say, you know what, I could do this. Because if she did it at that late in the game, even though she got started a long time prior.
Right.
I did a lot of research. I listened to so many of her different, what do you call them, documentaries and different movies I watched. And the constant thing that I always heard was, I'm tired of talking about the trauma. And I think that, you know, especially, I don't, you know, in white media, I'll just say that it's always the somebody done me wrong song with Black women. We kind of always lean on that. Oh, she did this. And, oh, it was so hard. Yeah, that's true. But let's talk about those records that she broke. Let's talk about breaking the Rolling Stones record.
Okay.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about selling out, you know, way better than Frank Sinatra and Jagger. Like, let's talk about that.
And you don't hear about that. You don't hear about that.
And that's the story I wanted to kind of bring to it. We named the show Simply the Best. And I talked about, you know, it's all the best moments. So that's what we're here to do, is like celebrate her best. We know that was one little, if we really look at the lineage, that was a small part of her life.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was a small part of her life.
Right, absolutely. So I heard when you rock with, you know, Chanel, CJ Jones, Harris, that you in good hands.
Definitely. I'm bring the energy. You know what I mean? Sometimes too much. I have to reel myself back. Like, come on, you know, you got to hit these notes now. Settle down.
Wow.
So you know that was a segue into your short film, right? In Good Hands.
Yeah.
See? But you didn't even catch that.
I didn't catch it.
So tell me a little bit about Dr. Asante and the short film In Good Hands.
So the film In Good Hands, it was, you know, it was one of those things that kind of chose me. So just to give you a little bit of history, me and my husband moved back from LA end of 2018, beginning of 2019, because he needed a kidney transplant. And in doing so, we was getting dogged in LA. UCLA was like, yeah, we ain't got no kidneys over here for y'all, kick rock. So we moved back home and sold our house in Valencia, California. I'm like, look, we don't have to struggle. We could really just sell this house and go home. And have the support, have the family, you know, help with the kids. And well, with a kid, we have a kid. My husband has a bunch of other kids, but they're grown. Anyway, in doing that, the journey of trying to get a kidney, we was getting so dogged, like to the point where it's like people like a doctor in our face asked, well, do you think you're mentally able to handle a kidney? Oh, okay, no, I'm going to take it home, wring it out, rip it out the minute you put it in, throw it in bleach, dog it, step on it. Like, it just the questions you would hear. And Dr. Asante, although a doctor and one of the one only Black pediatric ER doctor we have here in Children's Hospital. She's the only one. Her real name is Dr. Sylvia. So I didn't even know she possessed all that she possessed. I know when I read the script and I'm like, they're second guessing her, like the PhD behind my name, it means nothing to you, even to the residents or to her nursing staff. It's like always constantly having to do that thing as a Black woman of, you ain't no doctor.
Right.
Say word.
Right.
I mean, you know, swear, put you doctor on. Like, you know, so it's that undertone of it and her having to still keep her composure and remember her oath to take care of, which as Black mothers, that's all we do is take care of.
Right.
So that story it really just picked me, because when I read it, I'm like, ooh, pick me. And so when they did pick me, they were like, we just did a panel and they were like, you're the only one who showed up in scrubs. Like, I showed up ready for the job. Like, okay, we in scrubs, we ready to go. And so in that, we've done like 2 screenings, and I've learned so much from the real Dr. Sylvia. She's doing Freedom House 2.0 here in Pittsburgh. Something I learned about a place that I've lived all my life, born and raised. I didn't know we started the 911.
Right.
It started with Freedom House here, 24 Black men in an area that is being gentrified right now. How about that?
Wow.
Called the Hill District. And I don't know, you know, we have a big jazz history in the Hill District. You know, some of the greats have come through there to play at a lot of our jazz cafes. How about it was only Jewish, and they were the only ones who let Black folks move over there. And of course, well, we know what that means. 911's a joke for us.
Right.
So when you would call, if you had a heart attack, you had a heart attack all the way to the hospital. If you had a seizure, you had it all the way to the hospital. These 24 Black men got together and was like, well, wouldn't it be helpful if we could put a PICC line in to give you the Narcan, do CPR, things like that. And of course, once it started to catch on and be successful, y'all can't do that.
Right.
Stand back, teach us how, and then you want to rewrite it and take the credit. So that's the real Dr. Sylvia. And I'm just like in awe.
So, wow, let me just... You was dropping some
I had no idea I was playing, and to even know that makes it just all more better. I would have done it great.
That's really amazing. I really love hearing this story, and that you're representing it. You are every woman. You wouldn't want to sing us just that riff by Whitney Houston? Well, really, Shaka Khan. I'm every woman.
I can cast a spell, secrets you can't tell. Mix the best through. With my inside of you. And if you feel danger, then instantly.
Oh, that
listen,
is nice. That is high drop. That's fire right there. That's fire. Can I still see the show? Is it sold out? I'm just finding out about it.
I heard it's sold
in
out.
Pennsylvania. I hate driving, but I'll drive out there to see you in Pennsylvania.
I would love for you to come. I'll find you a ticket, girl. I'll find you a ticket. We'll be like, oh, she's part of the backstage staff.
Oh my gosh, I'm coming.
So now it's sold out. I know you feel good about that.
I do. To not have any music out and be sold out is crazy.
That's crazy. That's your spirit. You have a wonderful spirit.
No, she has an awesome
really
spirit.
like divine favor on your life, because that is awesome. I love what you represent. I really do. It shows. It's great.
Thank you. I got all my Black people with me too, Sojourner, and I didn't even mean to wear this today, but that's so crazy. I got Garrett, Phyllis,
I love it.
We wrapping up.
Nice. Love it.
I love it. So, all right. So, just let us know right now what's next. Like, where could we follow you? What else you got going on? We want to support everything that you do. And when does this short film? When can we see it?
Okay, so we just entered. Well, I hope y'all can be helpful because we just entered Tribeca. We entered. I don't want to misrepresent, but there are many film festivals that we just entered it into, and so hopefully we'll have some answers soon, and I'll know where the rollouts are. And when I do have them, just got my social medias rolling because, of course, I'm a realtor, y'all. So I've been selling houses. I kind of have a space online for just houses, but now I do have Chanel CJ Harris on Facebook and Chanel_C.J.Harris on Instagram. So those are up and running now. And I have somebody, feeding the feeds, and now that the train is kind of leaving the station, it's like, oh, wait, hold up. I need somebody to help me with this.
Right. So let me ask you. So I like to have trailers before it drops. Do y'all have a trailer for the short film?
So they are working on the trailer now. We did 2 screenings for, I don't know if you know the University of Pittsburgh. They are this Pitch 2.0 is kind of in conjunction. It's like an LA to PA thing, and the Mellons and was it the Mellons or the Carnegies? I think it's the Mellons. They fund 2 films a year from this program, and so we needed to screen with them first, and then try to go after a couple more dollars. And they are working on the trailer right now. They definitely are.
Listen, I just want to say congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
We definitely going to support you in your journey. And I love the fact that 1, you got a sold out show.
Yes, that speaks volumes.
2, you dropped some knowledge on Tina Turner because she's more than just the problems with Ike.
Exactly. No, she really is. That's legend right
there.
Yeah.
She's way more than that. And listen, before we go, I gotta get you just hit a little Tina Turner, just a little bit.
I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep because I was worried about the way that things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning.
Woo!
Pride keep on burning.
Rolling.
That's my Beyonce. That's my Beyonce. That's my
Beyonce. Well, listen, we definitely got to have you back. We got to have you.
Thank you.
And maybe Kim Stacy can get you actually live in the studio in the station with us.
Don't just say it. Say less.
Okay.
Ain't nothing but a drive up. I drive electric. I get there in a minute.
So again, we want to wish you much success.
Yes.
We're so proud of everything you're doing, and we just want to keep hearing more. You know, we want to keep hearing more about Chanel Jones Harris, Chanel CJ Harris.
Yeah. Thank you.
Harris.
Yes. Much success with the show. I'm not going to say break a leg. I'm just going to say do what you do.
Do what
do
you
what
do.
do what God called you to do.
Spread all that energy, girl. Do it. All right.
Thank you. We're going to shake a tail feather. That's what we're going to do.
And shake a tail feather.
There you go. There you go.
Tina Turner's be proud. Looking down on you.
Again,
Maybe you got some of her little in there.
Let's
Maybe
clap it up
sprinkling some
for
stuff.
Chanel CJ
Yes.
Harris.
I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much.
All right, take care. Much success
All right,
to you.
you guys too.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye. That's hot.
Yeah, that was
I like
hot.
that.
That was
I
hot.
like that. I'm gonna go see the show.
Listen. We're gonna go back to our secret room over here, and then we're gonna go back to our topic. But shout out to everybody on the check-in, man, showing her love.
Anybody comments?
Yeah, Denise said great interview. Tasha Folkwise, shout out to Tasha. She's a powerful voice. Tiffany Barker said, "Well, just sing us the glory, why don't you?" Shout out to everybody. Shout out to we're gonna go back to we'll go back to the topic, but we got so much to talk about and to unwrap tonight and everything. Real quick. I want to deal with this one topic. And I didn't really want to touch on it yet because I want to wait for because we got a couple in the building, so I wanted to wait for his wife to return before I start unpacking this. But let's talk about this. I'm not going to start no trouble. But you see what it says. Hold on. I'm going to go back to it. Let me go back to the big screen real quick. Men do not marry for sex or for love. Men, they do not marry for sex or for love. Do you agree with that or disagree?
I agree. They marry their mamas. They want comfort. They want mommies. My brother-in-law is different. He's kind of out of the box, so we can't go by him. But they like comfort. They want mommy, and they want stability. The irony to that is, if it's all that's cracked up to be, I'm not sure why they always dipping out. Maybe they should marry for some sex and some love and a little bit of mommy. Jeez. You get a good woman, she want to take care of all of you.
Troublemaker.
Support and everything. Rub you down the whole nine.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in, young lady. Yeah, lock the door. We got something to ask you. We're back on this topic thing. So, So I'm going to wait till this young lady takes her seat. Yeah. It's about to be on and popping.
Don't worry. We won't mess up your bedroom game. You good.
All right. So the question is that, do you agree with this statement? All right, let me go right to it. I'm going to show you it right here. Men do not marry for sex or for love. Do you agree or you disagree?
Okay, men do not marry for sex or for love. I'm going to say that can't be a part of it. Like, there's a higher reason why they marry.
Yeah, but my thing is, I don't even think that to me. Do you think it's a part of it?
I think that's not I mean, I think you have to add in. It has to be some love.
Love's got to be in there for it to work.
I say love and sex has to be in there.
I think love got to be in there.
Yeah.
No
the
sex has to be in there too.
And let me tell you.
You love your mama too, just the same.
Let me tell you that. Let me tell you why I say that. Right. So if you're, and then I'm gonna play this clip. So if you're in a relationship, right, and you got the love part there. See, I agree with the love part. When you marry, it's supposed to be love. Love's supposed to be attachment. But as far as sex, if something happened to either one of y'all, where that's no longer a factor, it's the love and the friendship that's going to sustain that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that, to me, what sustains that. But, like, to me, like sex, I'm not, just because sex just goes along with saying male and female. When a male and female link up, whatever, and they like each other and they're attracted to each other, sex just falls into play. But to marry for sex, I don't
you're not marrying
think that's a
for
factor.
Sex.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get that anyway.
Yeah. Let's see what this clip is talking about.
Men attend to women for two reasons, sex and love. But in most cases, men do not marry for sex or for love. They marry for stability. Let me explain. A man can love you and not marry you. A man can have sex with you for years without marrying you. But immediately he finds someone who brings stability into his life, he marries her. By stability, I mean peace of mind. I have seen some guys make this statement. I love this lady, but I don't think I can spend the rest of my life with her. Men are visionaries when they think about marriage. They do not think about wedding dresses, bridesmaids, or anything that most ladies think is fanciful. They wonder whether this woman can help build a home. Can she take care of my kids and me? Can she give me peace of mind? Men don't like ladies who give them discomfort. This is why a man can stay with a woman for years and meet another in a month, then get married to her. It's the comfort of having peace of mind they want. Sex is pleasure, love is affection, respect is stability. Drop a yes if you agree with me, and leave your opinion in the comment below. God bless you. And attend to women for 2 reasons, sex and
Now,
love.
he unpacked a whole lot. He said basically men marry for stability.
Right.
Right? And they can be having sex with somebody for years, the same woman, same person for years. And then another woman comes along that shows them some type of stability and sees them different. And they end up marrying that person that they known for like 6 months. And not the woman they've been having sex with for 6 years.
Yeah. But it's not just how that woman sees him. It's also how he sees that woman.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. So, because I mean, whenever we started talking, I was talking to multiple girls at the same time. Like, you know, all open, so it wasn't like, you know, just players or something like that.
Right.
But as soon as I met her, the rest of them just dropped to the side. But that's because I saw something in her, you know, and there was a difference. So the man has to see a future in that woman.
Yeah.
And then if he sees that, then it's like, okay, I can do this. If there's a whole lot of issues or other things like that, it's just gonna get drug along, you know.
Yeah, because I know certain women that told me stories like, yo, I was dealing with this dude for like close to 10 years. And marriage wasn't even on the table. And then this other chick comes along, whatever, and he swoops her up off her feet. And she crushed by that. And it's like trauma to her. So anything in her future, you know what I'm saying, she's constantly like this, got her guard up. Got her guard up. No,
But can I speak to
Go
that?
ahead.
Now, I honestly, I can't 100% relate per se. So I hate to speak on something that, you know, I like to usually speak on something I've had experience with. But at the same time, the psychology of things, what kind of gets me a little bit, for a man to be able to be with a woman for like 10 years, but then to say, well, she's not stable, I have to kind of wonder, is there something in the man that couldn't have helped make her stable? Did he put it out on the table like, hey, I don't know, I'm just going to make up something. You live in the projects and you seem like you are always going to live in the projects, and I wish that I could own a house, and I feel like there's no room for owning a house with you. Does he mention that to her, or does he just keep screwing her? See, because honestly, and see, I hate to get biblical and everything, but at the end of the day, sex is pretty heavy. It was meant to be heavy. So if you have a woman in a relationship for 10 years, what is wrong with you that you wouldn't say, hey, I love sex with you, but I don't see this going anywhere, so I want to free you so that you can go get somebody who else likes living in the projects.
You just answered it yourself.
That is.
I love sex with you.
Okay, but then
you just answered that.
But see, you know what? That's why a lot of them, it basically comes full circle, because ultimately they go ahead and marry. Oh, look, she wants to get a house like I have. She's got good credit, so together we can get this house. But then they wind up sleeping around on other people with her while they're in the marriage, and now she goes through hell.
But
so I think it's all kind of whack.
I don't think that's financial. We're not talking about financial stability.
Right.
That's primarily
What
on the man.
stability is it?
That's primarily
Mental.
on the man. Yeah, you want the home to be stable. You want someone that you could build with. You want someone that you can trust to raise your
Conversate
kids.
with.
You want something, if something was to happen to me, I want to know that I have someone that can take over. They're not just running to the next person. They can still hold down the family. You want that generational stability, not just financial stability. You can just go get a job or start a business.
Right.
The financial is not. So that person that girl that's in a man can marry somebody that's a girl that's working at McDonald's and be like, all right, you're not doing that no more. Come on. Let's go. And it's not about her having any type of money.
Okay, so then explain. So
Yeah,
she's
money
not
don't have nothing to
stable
do with it.
because, like, you guys will fuss and argue. She
No, so
is
I'ma
low
tell
in
you- I'ma tell you, so
conversation. What is it?
We know a couple that have been together for a little bit, and we know actually a few people like this. But I know I've talked to the dude because I'm like, what's going on? What's the deal? And he's like, it's always a problem when we do this. It's always a problem when we go out. I always got to watch her when I do this. He just went down the list, so he's not like when I go out, I'm not worried. I'm very secure. I know how she's acting. I know she's not starting no problems with anyone.
Right.
It's not a situation. We good. She's very aware of her surroundings. So even if some dude is coming up, she knows how to nicely, remove herself from that situation. That's peace of mind. That's just like, oh, I'm good here. And whenever you don't have that, that woman may be feeling a space for some time. There's something that's happening that he's getting something from that, but he's not getting exactly what he needs to be like, let's do this.
Can I jump in real quick?
Please.
I think that stability is a hard word because you're just like, well, what about the woman who cooks, clean, takes care of the kids? Kids are acing their classes. Everything's perfect. The money's great. She knows how to handle money. She knows how to help them, this and that and the third. I think the big deal, the number one reason is when you naturally you naturally align with his goals and you help him become the better part of him. Not because you are able to want to be like, oh, I want to move into a house and he wants to move into a house, but it's more so like it's something inside you that aligns with something inside him that you guys are just better because of it. He's looking for, I feel like that. All the other stuff is just, that's his cup of tea. Like, oh, you can do this, you can do this. All those things are great, but the number one thing is, do you really align?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Let me clap that up.
See?
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, stability mean different things to different people. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, financial, I even look at my situation. It's just knowing, I got married for several reasons. Just I got tired of drama. One, right? Just got tired of drama. And there's levels to drama because every married couple going to go through some level of arguments and disagreements or whatever. But, it was less drama for one. And then one, I saw that this person genuinely cared about my well-being. Oh, no, you got to go to a doctor's appointment for this. When I met her, I was working on a serious project. So, women like attention. I wasn't giving her no attention because I was focused on my project. And she was like, okay, you can do that project and all this and blah, 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 but you need to eat. And you're going to get you some food. And, okay, well, just show me how to do this. I'll help you with it. That's you see what I'm saying? Had nothing to do with finances. Right? Had nothing to do with finances. I say all that to say is that to me, my stability is a peace of mind. To you, it might be finances. Oh, she gonna go half on your lunch with you or whatever. That's not stability for me. Mine is a peace of mind. At this point in my life, I just need a peace of mind. When that peace starts getting disrupted, and when my home is no longer a place of refuge, then it's time to check what we doing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody on check-in. Let me read some comments because it's about to get deep. I told you we about to get deep tonight. Shout out to Trey Rich. Shout out to R. Marcos Telly. Say I went to school with her talking about you. Shout out to Felicia. Felicia, what's good? And Denise is rocking with this young lady right here. Denise said she's right with alignment.
Right.
Yeah, they hearing you. They hearing you. Shout out to Lil on the check-in. What's good? What's good? Repeat the topic. So basically, the topic started from a comment I saw on social media, which said, men do not marry for sex or for love. So I played the clip, and the person narrating the clip was basically saying that men marry for stability. and some people may agree or disagree with that. Love, of course, is a part of it. It's supposed to be when you get married. You know what I'm saying? It's like if love is not in your equation, then you need to check your whole reasonings for getting married. But sex, to me, that's not that heavy in it, because if you're married long enough, everything fades out. It's just not as, like, of course, when you first meeting each other, whatever, in them first few years, it's going to, but then when you start to get your own lives and whatever like that, and you're getting busy, whatever, if sex happens, it's a blessing. If it happens, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the main factor of what, keeps the marriage together. But shout out to everybody on checking, and I'm about to slide into something else. And Terry said, truthfully, many don't really know what love is nowadays.
That right there.
Yeah.
I like to say, I put a timer on it for most people. I say if y'all are not talking about marriage after 2 years, y'all can probably forget it. But not everybody agrees with that. But that was always my rule. I knew that if it's been maybe 1, 2 at the max, and I'm not headed in that direction, then that's just not what this is.
So my question is to you. Before my sister, would you have prolonged somebody, like the sex was amazing, they were good at rubbing your head when you just needed to, I don't know, some affection? Would you have kept it going? Or would you have told them, like, I really love being around you, but I don't think we'll ever get married. Just let you know.
If you need a commercial break, bro, I'll bail you out. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm good. There's one thing that really allowed us to really get close, and we was able just to be honest. Like I said, I was talking to multiple people. We were able to talk about that. So I've always been an honest person. Before, I was talking to someone well before, and like they didn't want to have kids. And I was like, that's a big thing for me. So I could have just continued the relationship and not said anything and drawn it on. But
you're honest.
I clearly
Kudos,
said that.
can I get a hand clap for honest people? Can I get a hand clap for honest brothers or men? Can we just be honest? There's a lot of people you can sleep with. So when you know a woman's heart is vested, tell her some truth so she can make a decision. Don't keep stringing along. It makes you a very bad person. I don't care how good you are. You're a very bad person if you're stringing along somebody with a heart. Because women, a lot of times, maybe not always, and the times are changing with the music, but a lot of times women are mental. So if they're giving you great sex, it's because they feel something about you. So for you to keep going, oh, yeah, I love you. I'll never be with you. But you don't mention that part? That's not cool.
We got to keep everybody honest, so go ahead, though.
Like with me, right? I've been married 12 years, okay? Me and my wife, we known each other a few years longer than that. But when we first got together, I wasn't ready for marriage. I'm raising my kids, she raising her kids, blah, blah, blah. And we broke up for a while, then we reconnected, and we got married, and it's been great since. You know what I'm saying? And I love my wife to death, and it's just been great, I mean.
So you needed time. So the 2-year rule didn't work for you per se because you had a lot going on, maturing.
It did work.
I had a lot going on. I was doing me, and I was just wasn't ready for marriage. You know what I'm saying? And then when I finally realized that, okay, this is getting boring, I just had to, reevaluate myself and see who was really there for me and stuff like that. And
how long did it take after you all got back together before y'all got married?
A year.
Told you.
Let me ask you, what age were you when you got married?
I was, I got to do math now. 45.
Wow. So you had to play a long time. Play your own player. Okay.
But I want to go back to your comment. We got to keep women honest, too. So a lot of times men will say, hey, I'm just hanging out. I'm not doing anything serious. And women think because the I'm not doing anything serious lasts for a year or 2 years that they in a full relationship that's moving to marriage. Y'all need to communicate. Because if that relationship started off with I'm not doing anything serious, hey, I'm just out here, I'm whatever.
Right.
Everyone understands what they're talking about. You can't just be, keep that thought of, okay, well, I mean, it's been a few months. Okay, well, it's been a year. I mean, I know we're going to do something. Oh, I done had this baby. I know we. No, things have not changed unless y'all have talked about things changing.
So what you just said is profound, ladies. You heard it from a man himself. What you need to realize is, and we've got a whole lot of people speaking it, from Iala Vasance to all the social media podcasts, women writing books. At the end of the day, men only do to us what we allow them to do. You've got to, unfortunately, it's not biblical, but play the field so that your mind is not sold on this one dude. If you keep thinking about this dude and that dude and that dude and that dude, maybe you can steer clear of having your feelings all wrapped up into that one person. Because if he's not claiming you, he's not claiming you. My brother-in-law said it best. He didn't put it out there. He didn't say, listen, I love you, girl. I can't get married right now because of this, that, and whatever, but I see marriage in our future. If he didn't say that, you the one. I'm the one. We the one. You see what I'm saying? Technically, he didn't say nothing wrong, right? If you gonna give it to him, he gonna
some
take
people
it.
hold on to the hope because I know.
That's
this,
what we do.
I know this.
We're maternal.
This person that's holding on forever that the guy would just turn around and be like, let's get married, whatever. And I already know in my head, I'm like, it's not gonna happen.
It's not because we're maternal. Because we're here to raise the children, so we don't ever have that mindset, oh, my son is just bad. Kick him to the curb. Toss him out of society. We don't have that. God gave us maternal, I can change this. I'm never going to stop until the day I die. I've got to keep trying. So we do it with the men.
But what's the old saying, though? If you getting the milk for free, why buy the cow?
No, scratch that. I don't want to hear that. Because clearly, if you really want somebody like Greg, at some point he grew up or he stopped playing the field and he looked up and he said, wow, to this wife, that it's his wife now, she the one. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is your story gives other women hope, like maybe that'll be me. And how can we be mad at women feeling like, well, maybe he's just growing up. Well, maybe he just has the soul's royal lust.
Yeah,
or maybe he just this.
Right.
You see what I mean? You can see how that happens while they keep going. But
Yeah.
I do like
Keep to
Antonio
my rule.
said, 2 years max, woman.
I say
2 years max,
and
kick
have
rocks.
That conversation.
Right.
It needs to be that conversation. What
That
is
real
going
conversation.
on? So it's not, oh, it hasn't happened in 2 years. I'm out. I'm playing the field, because you don't want to be playing a field when you really want to be talking to somebody and that person's talking to you. They're just gonna let you go because you playing the field, so you're not mine already.
Right.
I'm not gonna even think about claiming you like that.
Oh no.
So I'm just saying, for women in relationships, especially if it's past this 2 year mark and y'all haven't had that conversation, have that conversation, see what happens.
They had that conversation, and if the dude don't listen, like he's like, oh baby, he put a little Leon from you. Who know about Leon? I do think about younger people. I don't know who y'all Leon is, but Billy D. Williams and whatnot. But he put a little of that on you, and you keep winding up in the same circle. This is what you do. Oh, babe, since we're not really married or nothing, I sucked somebody else's thing, and it was great, better than yours. He'll be gone. He'll be done. Just lie. Just lie so that he can kick rocks, so you can be all right and be on.
You know what?
I mean,
there it is.
Yo, I can't with you.
I'm just
I
saying,
can't.
you got to do what you got to do to make people break. Because women, we are really, sometimes we're so vested, and I feel so sorry for a lot of our women.
All right, let's read a lot of great. I'm loving y'all comments. Jeez, where do I go? Jeez, hold on. Let me.
I'm glad you added the just lie about it part.
Just lie. Just lie.
Terry says sex is temporary, love. Sex is temporary, love is eternal. Felicia Felton said we have to learn to speak on those red flags. Hold on. Jay Anthony said, no, it's not. I'm not sure what he's referencing to. But Terry said to you, trying to get a hot meal tonight. That's why you're saying all that good stuff about you. About your wife, you're trying to get a hot meal. And Jenny Rich said to Greg, he was sowing his royal oats like all men before you decided to,
You was getting it in. 40? You said something 40.
Yeah, take it down. Shout out to Denise. Denise said, just keep the communication open on both people, men and women. And Jihad said, nowadays,
they're not gonna do that.
Jihad said, nowadays, if you don't have kids together, and having been together for over 10 years, the relationship has an expiration date.
10 years?
Wow.
Ninja. I'm not sticking around for no 10 years. That is
I think that allows people to fall
tragic.
in the trap that we're talking about.
Marcus said, don't say nothing.
That's tragic.
Felicia said, men say, let's see where it goes. And then Felicia said, what we allow. Felicia said, I ask specific questions.
Let's see where it goes means I'm not really all the way there already.
Yeah, she says when she's in a situation, she asks specific questions. You got to get these questions out a lot earlier. You don't hold on for 10 years and be like, are we going to get married?
Yeah.
You just don't do
No,
that.
you better skip. I don't know how
And
you
then
get to
don't-
nobody's
and
10
then
years.
don't
You better
do
do
it
that
like an
2-year mark.
interrogation either. Don't do it like an interrogation like, hey, okay, all right, I checked out my first question. Here's my second one. Just kind of have a,
But
a
see,
nice
that's the problem.
Nah,
Mo-
Ninja, if
most
we
people
ever gonna
don't
get
have
married,
a
you see me in
future
the
plan.
Well, she's talking about the beginning. She asked a lot of questions. I'm like, don't be on the first date running down.
Oh,
and
no,
then
not the
like,
first
okay,
date. Oh, that's
come
the
on,
turn
let's
off.
chill
Don't do
out,
that.
relax a little
Terry
bit.
made a comment to you. He said, brother-in-law is going to get the big piece of chicken every Sunday after this conference tonight. Yeah, you getting that big piece of chicken, bro.
You get that big piece of chicken.
Because she's smiling. She's like, well, go ahead and say that. Go ahead and say that.
Oh, you did right, baby. You want me to rub your feet, baby? Okay, I'll put the baby to bed.
Yeah. Terry said, don't settle for wifey. Become a wife. Interesting. It's fun. It's funny because I got a good memory. So you said something about earlier in the show when you first came on about you don't worry about when she goes out, whatever, blah blah blah, because you trust her and y'all good and blah blah blah. It's funny because Tyrese, singer Tyrese, he just had a situation where he got a little upset. His wife was going to this function, beautiful function where she had to get dressed and everything. He felt uncomfortable, because he wasn't going. And so everybody started making a big stink about it. I actually got the clip and everything. And I want to talk about that too. Like, does that make you uncomfortable if you weren't invited and your mate is going to something that you're not going to? And you see your mate, you see your man getting all, boom, like I was on my birthday party. You know what I'm saying? You see your man getting all,
All right,
whatever, right.
All right.
Or you see your woman, whatever, just getting nice, and dressed with the slit and all of that, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
The nails all done, the pedicure, the hair all pow. You know what I'm saying? And you like, you sure I can't go? And she's like, no, I'm gonna go, blah, 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 blah. Now, look at the facial expressions, right? Look at the mannerisms of Tyrese's girl.
Okay.
When I show y'all this clip. Because her mannerisms, to me, kind of said everything.
Okay.
All right, so let me just, I want y'all opinion in the comment section, everything. So Tyrese says, the most uncomfortable part of any man's day is seeing their girl get dressed to go out. And here's the clip.
Uncomfortable part of any man's day is when you see your girl getting dressed and she's on her way to an event. A branding event, and she looking this good. So what time does this event start? 7? Yeah. And did you invite me? Am I invited? Huh?
You can come if you want.
No, I'm asking, am I invited? You want me to join you? Should I get dressed right now? You need security?
I don't.
You don't need security? You don't need to be protected? You don't need no protection? Uncomfortable part of any man's day is when you see your girl getting dressed and she's on her way
Got
to
one question.
She ain't feeling Tyrese.
Did she shave the kitty cat?
Lord
know
Jesus,
what?
I don't know. How we gonna know that one?
I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, like, maybe she just wanted a night for her without being with him. You know what I'm
But you don't
saying?
need to dress like that for that reason. And
That's
I'm
what-
gonna speak for a
yeah,
woman
go
for 1
ahead.
second. women like to be beautiful, yes. Sometimes it's like, for some of us, we play with Barbie dolls. We want to look like Barbie dolls. It's just a fun thing. I don't know why. This is what it is, right? And that can just be just us. We with the girls. We just want to be pretty. Picture, snap, snap. But we ain't got to be super sexy. Super sexy is, I want another nigga. You ain't doing what I need you to do no more. I'm bored, or I'm moving on, or something about you is wrong. Is just something that is really.
Are they married or are they together?
It don't matter if he making videos like that's his woman. He invested at this moment.
I think her face was also
annoyed.
Yeah, with the way that he was behaving. Why do you need to have this conversation on live and talk about whatever else, you know what I mean, and all that kind of stuff? That's a big deal. Now, to his point, yeah, I mean, the girls don't need to be out. You know, the skirt doesn't need to be that short.
Yeah.
And
whose attention she want?
Yeah,
unless she's with a bisexual too. And nothing wrong with that. Don't be clowning for me. But I mean, like, who is it for? I mean, once you got a man like that, dressed like that so that everybody can ooh and ah and have fun, but you go home and tear your man up. What
But
you
she
need
was
that
going
for?
to an event.
That nigga there.
She was going to an event.
So what's she going to an event? Come up your
branding
titties.
event
For
that
what?
her-
Who's
What's the
looking at
branding
them?
event? I'm kind of
Branding. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah, branding event. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, if somebody got a product or whatever,
Okay.
you know, and they trying to market whatever, so they give an event for it.
Getting
Branding
exposure,
event.
basically.
Yeah, getting exposure.
Oh, okay. Now, see, that's a little different because people use sex to sell. Basically, branding is selling. I got this.
I think
new
you're going a
phone.
little
I
bit
want
too
you all
deep
to
to it.
buy the phone. So I'm gonna put the phone next to my breast so that you come and talk to me. It could be some of that, possibly.
Terry says she was the brand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Victor said if a man wears gray sweats, she would be starting beef with him. Yeah, possible. I know I was told to go home and take that off, but I'm just saying it's possible. Women do that too. Denise said, hold on. Denise said she couldn't even bend over if she dropped something. Wow. Felicia said, if it's not a girl thing, I want my man next to me. Let me clap it up for Felicia. Gold star for Felicia. And you know it's funny because I had this situation recently, actually, before I came here, right? So there's a friend of my wife's, she's a friend of mine too, but she's having a birthday celebration tomorrow at the escape room, right? So initially I was supposed to come, but then it turned out to be a girls thing because no guys are coming. Right? So, you know, wife kept reiterating, it's going to be a girls thing.
Right.
You know, no guys are coming, but if you still want to come. So I'm like, with all of that, you know, she said it a few times.
Yeah.
So I'm like, enjoy yourself.
Right.
Rock out.
It's a girl thing. I could see that.
I'll hit up Greg. If he ain't doing it, I'll hit up my boys. We'll hang out. Whatever, you know. And, you know, and I seen her. She was doing her hair tonight and all of that, whatever like that. Me, honestly, I'll be honest. No, not disrespecting. I don't care. Go out and have fun. Enjoy yourself, right? When I'm out, I'm going to enjoy myself, right? And everybody knows, you know, like, in my relationship, like, we know the respect line. We know the line not to cross. You know, I got a lot of female friends, right? I got more female friends. She got guy friends, but I call them associates because I haven't really rocked with them. You know, because all my female friends became her friends. You see what I'm saying? For some reason, just
she did that.
Yeah. Exactly. But go out and have fun or whatever like that because I'm going to do me. You know what I'm saying? Like I may hit you up, T, and be like, yo, let's go out for a few drinks, let's hang out, whatever like that. She don't care. She don't care because she know me. Now, as far as Tyrese, to me, that was a little excessive.
Yeah, he's already insecure.
Yeah,
so
that's insecurity.
That's what it was.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's all that was. Yeah.
But he's probably justifiably insecure. But that's what that display was, insecurity.
Yeah.
Also, that's like insecurity due to guilt too, because he knows what he probably do when he not with her. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. I mean, yeah.
Where the bombs dropping for that?
I say true.
Exactly. Oh, I'll drop a bomb.
I say it's possible, but I just feel like the look on her face looked like she knew that she was just not with Tyrese and whatever else, and he probably felt like she was just about to go out there and have fun and not really care about home.
But I still think
what it
there's
looked like.
a star status involved too. She
There
just
is.
wants to go out without having to be associated with him.
Then why is she with him?
Yeah, facts. I didn't like her face. Her face said
She
to
was
me a
annoyed.
lot. Y'all caught that?
She was
I was
annoyed. Like, you can go
Your
whatever.
face annoyed like that with me,
She
with me
was-
asking you questions. I'm be like, oh,
Yeah.
go ahead. Have
Yeah,
fun.
like
You
there's
good?
something. Listen, Greg, there's something wrong with the relationship. She still be like, baby.
Why does everything gotta be about him?
It's not about him, but the way she could have just been like, baby.
Terry called you a snitch.
I'm going out there to brand. She could have been sweet about it. Like, baby, I'm going out there to brand. Yeah, I'm being a little sexy. Them guys gonna be gawking, but baby, I'm coming home to you.
You're not
If
that-
she
you don't
wanted
need
to
to be
do that, I mean, she should have done something, but she rolling her eyes basically and like,
Yeah, exactly.
this. Oh my God.
I don't see that. And listen, man, I don't want to
That's a
put
horrible situation.
I don't want to put the bad thumb on nobody's situation, but I just don't see that working.
Nah, I don't
too
either.
wrong. I don't see it working.
Because if I really felt like, listen, I'd have been like, well, I'm going to help brand and everything. But now if you really don't want me to, but maybe she's going to get some money in the brand and maybe she's helping a friend in their business. I don't really know. But
I don't think any man wants their girl going out looking like that just to get money. That's not going to happen. That's not a good excuse.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
It's not. Especially not for a celebrity like Tyrese, which should have his own money.
Right.
He doesn't want that.
Right. Victor Johnson says, so how long? Oh, hold on. We got a lot of comments coming in.
she might have wanted attention. She ain't getting a home.
So how long they've been together, her body language is off. Yeah. Ingrid.
I get that to him.
Yeah,
but-
Ingrid just said probably because he was recording her. That's
It's
effing annoying.
It's possible. That's what I said initially. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah. And Denise said probably flashbacks. Oh God, the comments coming in. Probably flashbacks with his situations from his past marriage, and she keeps hearing it from him like she's over it.
That's possible too. I mean, I don't know about his past marriage. I don't keep up with celebrities like that, but I'm assuming she messed up. But like I said, he sounded like he was already insecure. But with her wearing that, I think it's justifiable.
Right. Terry says she would come home to the chain on the door. Go back and brand. Tiff said nope. Tiff, what you noping about? Oh, we didn't give the phone. We gotta open up the phone line. I'm sorry I didn't open up the phone lines for y'all. Terry's cracking up. Ingrid said she was ready to jam out with her clam out.
Oh.
Yo.
Yeah, you know, if Tyrese watched the show, you know he about to end his own relationship. You know we hurting his pride and his
Listen.
feelings right now, right?
Listen.
I'm trying not to.
Shit happens.
I tag everybody we talk about. After the show's over, I tag everybody we talking about.
Switch it up. It ain't working.
We making it hard for him to stay.
Listen, hold on. Let me open up the phone lines for people. Okay, it's open. You can call in. You see the number up there. You can call in 646
233
13.
02.
Again, that number is 646
233
13.
02.
You're on the Storm Warning Show. All right, with my host,
Tasha Vaughn in the building.
Tasha Vaughn in the building. Let's clap it up for you. In the secret room over there. We calling in the secret room.
What up? Greg G in the house.
Listen, I'm just saying what she was wearing was, I don't know, it was a little bit too much for me. But real quick, while I got guests in the secret room real quick, this couple right here, they have a business, if I'm correct. And again, tell the people who you are again and tell them a little bit about your business.
I'm Antonio Navarro, owner of AvaraWebbing.com. And this is my wife. She has a business called Moms, and I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about that.
Yes, I'm Marina. I am the founder of Moms Make Own Money Stream, and it is a business program to help moms mentor them into creating legacy wealth. It is backed by Black Wall Street USA, and what we're doing is we're helping 151 moms. And the reason, quick story. So the reason why we're going to help 151 moms is because when I was younger, I grew up here in Plainfield, New Jersey, and there's a program called Upward Bound. And so I found out that they basically every year they accept 100 students, so it's 50 girls, 50 boys. That one year, they let us know I would have been the 51st person to get into the program, but I did not make the cutoff. My mom, if you would have met her, you would have known she was an amazing woman. She found out who ran the organization. She went up there. She charmed them. She talked to everybody. She put her smile out there. And they decided that year that they were going to allow 102 people into the program. So they allowed me and a guy named Anthony to get in. And that was very significant for me because because I was in the program, I was able to tour different HBCUs, and that's how I found the college where I graduated from, North Carolina A&T. Shout out Aggie Pride.
Aggie Pride.
So what I'm doing is I'm helping 151 moms, and what we do with the program is we help women create their own business. We help make that business profitable, and then we create residual income from the business. And then we partner with other organizations, so we have a financial arm. So we don't want women to just start making money and then they're like buying everyone TVs and things like that. But we have you get paired up.
Counseling.
Yeah.
There's $1 million baby plan,
which we cover.
And you get some estate planning, consultations, and a lot of other things, and a lot of mentorship from this one here too.
And I think the biggest thing is that a lot of people, they want you to think that you have to work really hard all the time in order to be successful, and that's not true. And the biggest thing being a mom is time is everything. And when you're trading your time for money, you don't have time to spend with your family. So we wanted to make sure that we help women be able to be there for their families.
Nice.
For me, coming from corporate America, I know that they didn't care about how much time I had when I got home from work, if I had energy for my family, and I wanted to make sure that moms were empowered.
Yeah. Listen, let's clap it up for that.
Yes.
Excellent. I was in Up or Down.
Oh,
Yeah, I was in Up or Down. Yeah. Shout out to Felicia. Felicia said Mr. Gary ran it, right? And I'm like, okay.
Maybe, okay.
Maybe.
Felicia said, post your link.
Okay.
She would like a link. So if, during the show sometime or somebody can send me a link, I will put it in the comment section.
Okay.
But yeah, keep doing. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's awesome. And shout out to people, man, that's doing things to actually help other people. We've gotten away from that, and we got to get back to that. And I'm glad we talk about people helping other people. Shout out to Offset, Cardi's husband or ex-husband, whatever. But he surprises Baltimore students with gift cards and $30,000 worth of groceries.
Nice.
He just went and surprised them.
That's a good amount. Yeah.
And so shout out to him for doing that. Here's a clip of him doing that, actually.
Offset, we're at LaChari in Baltimore. We're going to Dunbar High School. We're finna pull up with all these groceries right here.
My money been flowing, and ever since I started rapping.
Congratulations as a black man, you know what I'm saying? You got yourself to 40 schools, you know what I'm saying? Offset, we're at LaChari in Baltimore. We're going to Dunbar High School. We're finna pull up with all these groceries right here.
My money been flowing.
I want to see more of that. Another situation of people paying it forward. There's a security guard at this college campus, and he does everything for the kids. He's more than just a security guard. And so the kids decided to do something nice for him. So,
nice,
yeah, so this situation was at Providence College. Students surprised a campus security guard with a fully paid trip to Nigeria to see his family after raising funds for him. And he didn't know about it, whatever, so he was surprised. And here's some clips of that.
What up, girl? Let me know when everyone's here. Everyone's here. All right, James. So, where do I start? James, you're you're the GOAT. You're one of those people that really care about, and you've made the PC experience so good for all of us, for myself. Everyone here can testify to how good you are. And you told us a while ago that you wanted to see your family in Nigeria that you haven't seen in a long time. So we came together, 4th Floor Ray started it, and we spread the word. We started GoFundMe, because we take care of our own. That's what we do at PC. As long as I've been here, they've done that for me, done that for each other. So now we're doing it for you, part of the family. So our gift to you is a trip to Nigeria. So, so we have a card for you, and we also have. Let me know when everyone's here. Everyone's here. We just appreciate you, James. So we just hope you enjoy your gift, and we love you. You're part of the family. Love you, James.
We love you, James.
This is unexpected, I don't know how much I can thank you guys, man. I don't know how much I can thank you. I pray from the bottom of my heart that God will continue to protect you guys, to make sure that you achieve your goals. And the main thing, is this is unbelievable. This is unexpected, and I hope and I pray that God will continue to bless you, bless your parents, be with you guys, guide you to the end, because we started together, and I want to make sure we finish together by God's grace. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
That is so awesome. I like that. I love good people. Oh my God, they're far
over
few
there
in between.
tearing up. I see you tearing up.
Yeah, man, I love good stuff like that. The world could be so happy.
Yeah. Salute to those kids, man. Shout out to everybody on Check It. Now,
Shit, I want to go to Nigeria.
Well, then go. Just go.
Denise said that's a beautiful thing.
I need to go from me though.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah.
Felicia said that's what's up. Quick, we're gonna slide real quick.
Okay.
So I didn't know this was a problem, because me and my wife take Uber all the time. Like even me and Greg, we go to certain spots, we take Uber all the time. And at first I wasn't a ride share person, but I started, getting with the flow, what everybody else is doing.
Okay.
So I didn't know, this was an issue until this popular entertainment attorney that I'm cool with, she had a problem with a Lyft driver, and she posted it up. She made a video about it. And I'm like, they doing stuff like this?
Well,
So here's the clip. I don't know if I saw something wrong with it, but everybody's like, yeah, something's wrong with that.
Okay.
So here's the clip. I'll let her explain it.
Okay.
Here it is.
Well, I just wanted to get on here today to tell you all to be safe and tell you about my Lyft encounter. Very scary. I was really tired, just finishing up a dinner meeting, getting my Lyft drive, trying to get back home to my destination. And, everything was cool. The Lyft drivers asked me questions, so we were just conversing. And then we started talking about musical artists. And then we got close to my location. I was showing 2 minutes out. 2 minutes out. And then next thing you know, it shows the 3 minutes, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, 8. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Next thing you know, we're 10 minutes out, then 15 minutes out. And I'm saying, driver, where are we going? This is not right. This doesn't look familiar. So he's like, oh, well, I don't know. And I said, what do you mean you don't know? And next you know, the location cuts off. I'm looking at my phone and I'm saying, the shows that the ride ended. And oh my goodness, 2 minutes out. So I said, okay, well, let me start turning on my location and send this to people. Let me start reaching out to my close friends, people that I know that would be very concerned about me and my location. So I started sending them my location, and I said at least somebody would be able to track me. So I'm trying to think, okay, what do I do? how do I get my locations back on? And this guy's saying, oh, well, I don't know how to get it back on. So I'm saying, well, just take me to this address. And he pulls out a phone, I guess, and puts the number in the phone, because initially it was, I guess, through the car's device. So I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? So I'm saying, Bernie, don't panic. Saying to myself, don't panic. And I said, we need to go back in the opposite direction. So he kind of pulls over, and I was like, what are you doing? He said, oh, well, I'm just trying to figure out where we are. I said, why don't you know where we are? And then he says, the location is not showing anymore. And I said, well, why? Like, how do we get it back on? He says, I don't know. And I said, well, why did it come off the first place? And then he says, oh, I must have hit something and done something. And I said, excuse me? And I said, well, here's the address. Just take me to this address. And I'm saying all the time, saying to myself, what do I do? Do I hop out of the car now? But I'm looking around, and it just was not in a safe area. So I'm like, oh my goodness.
So she wasn't going home. She was going someplace.
That happened to somebody I know, and they jumped out the car. Okay. At the light. They jumped out the car and just bounced.
Yeah.
Because from my understanding, if you have those Lyft apps and Uber apps, now I'm not sure, but from my understanding that it always shows the location where you at, because it's telling you how to get to the spot that you're trying to go to.
Just like GPS.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the fact that
jump out and book another one.
Yeah.
Or they actually have they have the emergency thing on the app. Uber and Lyft, I believe, they have the emergency button on the app whenever there's a problem. They
I
have
get to
it
call
where you can-
911.
Exactly. They have it where you can start like your phone will start recording. They have things in place.
Yeah.
You might have saved somebody's life.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. But then call 911. I mean,
yeah,
what
I
else
would
are
be
you gonna
calling
do?
all kind of. I'm like, listen,
I'm not-
dude, whatever you about to do, everybody about to come and
would've
beat
bled
you
out
and
at the
kill
next
you.
stoplight.
Like
I
really,
just wanna
like I got
know
people
what
coming for
good-
me.
What good is it? And I understand, like, she may not be really thinking, am I sure this is a serious situation? I know I'm
Nah,
kind
he
of
was-
scared, but would I be sounding the alarm too quick? So let me just at least let my aunt or my mom, somebody else know.
Right.
But what are they gonna do?
The
But
fact
come
that he
recover
ended
you?
the ride,
That's a problem.
that's a
That's a
red.
problem.
That's 20 red flags.
Yeah.
I would have been, honestly, I would have been out.
He would have bled
I'd have
out.
broke a window, something.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah.
No, I might have been
Well,
bold.
she got
Like,
about 6, 7
listen,
minutes. Yeah, you
I'm
was
not the one. You better take me to my location. I'm not getting out running or nothing. I swear to God, you'll come up missing and your whole family.
I mean,
you better take me where I said I was trying to go. This ain't that type of party, not tonight.
I take him rides in foreign countries and stuff like that. And here in America, you tend to trust Uber and Lyft and
there's a lot
stuff
of
like that.
cautions
But as a
on 'em.
female, it's a different story. I mean, if me and Norm take a cab, we ain't worrying about nothing.
Yeah, we gonna handle it.
You know what I'm saying? But you take a by yourselves, it's a different story. It's a legit situation.
Yeah, but they got on the actual Lyft, Ubers or whatever. They have like what Antonio said. You can press you're in danger or you're uncomfortable,
But you know what?
or just call 911. Period.
Tosh, I'll be honest.
And
I
give
remember,
him a no star
I remember
rating.
one time we ended the show when you co-host before, and you was like, "I'm gonna take an Uber home," and I was nervous. I was like, "Where?" I was like, "Yo, don't," because it was late.
Right.
It's like I hate for when my wife or my female cousins be like, "Oh, we're gonna take an Uber to the," I'm like, "Nah. I'd rather come pick you up, or I'll drive you home, or whatever the case may be." Like to me, I don't think. And I know y'all gonna be like, "Well, you women, I can handle myself and all that, whatever." But my thing is, late at night, I just don't think a woman should be taking no shared rides.
Shoot, y'all better help the Uber dude. Somebody be trying to play that out on me.
I'm sorry, I could sound chauvinist or whatever.
No.
But at late at night, I don't think no female should be taking no shared ride by herself.
I don't think so either.
By herself. Different if you
It's
with your
kinda rough.
girls.
It's kind of rough.
Yeah, it's different if you with your girls or whatever like that.
But then
It's
people tell me, "Oh, if you want to go somewhere and drink, you should just take an Uber."
Yeah.
I get it, but
It's
by
just
yourself.
know that you're taking a risk.
You need a
in
partner
that
with
Uber.
you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
you
I
know.
get it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not. I keep it real. I did one time. I took an Uber, and I told the Uber, I said, "Yeah, it was like a blizzard, like kind of snow or whatever." So I was trying to get out the house. You know, kids are asleep. I feel like let's go have one little drink or whatever. You know, I told him I was meeting friends there. Drop me off. I go in there. I'm having my little drink and watching the game. You know, it's a friendly place near where I was living at the time.
Right.
Why does Uber dude come in here and come sit next to me? I'm like, what the fudge?
What's a beautiful girl like you doing in the island of love all alone?
I'm off work now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, now he knows I lied, and I'm just like, you know, and so I'm trying to keep with the lie. Oh, I think I was at the wrong spot and everything, so I'm just going to stay here and everything. He's like, oh, okay. And it sounded like he was going to keep trying to talk to me, but he got a ride. Somebody called him. He left a $20 bill. I'll be back. He put a $20 bill on, and he left. I'm like, oh, Lord, I've been drinking. It's a snow blizzard. So then I had to call people to come and get me. I felt like, but he did. He called back because he has the phone number through the Uber thing.
If you were still connected to the app,
Yeah, he called back and everything. So the person that picked me up saw that. They thought I was playing around. I'm like, no, I don't know what this person has in store for me, but I think somebody else should come get me now.
Shout out to everybody on checking. Let me see. Victor said he was trying to holler at you like Jerome in the house. Denise said, true, have friends because by yourself and drinking gives him the green light to take advantage. Facts. Shout out to Curry Butter on the check-in. She said, you passed my stop. I'm rolling out. I'm not asking no questions. Yeah, no, I feel you. This driver passed the stop and he ended the ride. That's suspect. Red flag.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, he had some intentions, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah, for
him.
sure.
Did she say how it ended?
Yeah, actually, I just didn't play the last clip. You want to play the last clip?
Well, I just want to know what happened at the end.
Just tell us what happened.
All right. Here's the last clip. It's quick. Here's the last clip of how it ended.
So I said, okay, give him the address. I said, just take me to his address. And then he turns the car around and starts driving towards the location where I'm supposed to be going. And I'm saying to myself, this is really scary. I don't know this person from Adam. This doesn't seem right. And I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that the location can come alive again. But at that time, I realized there's just no way. So I just started praying and just asking God to cover me, just help me get to my destination. And I'm saying, shoot, I don't even have any weapon on me. And I'm just praying that this person is not trying to do anything crazy. So to make a long story short, we finally got to my destination, and then I just opened the door. So I said, okay, give him the address. I said, just take me to his address. And then
Eventually, but a while ago, she should have been out. He had to stop. He had to stop at some corner stop sign.
Chickened out or something else, or just rethought it or something.
There you go. There you go.
What happened.
There you go. Because he had intentions to do something.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ladies, be careful out there. I mean, fellas, be careful, but ladies, be careful out there. Real quick, I'm gonna give y'all for y'all series watchers. I'm a binge watcher. You binge watch?
Yeah.
Certain things, yes.
Sadly.
Yeah, I binge watch.
I do too. Yeah.
Did anybody see Black Cake?
I feel like we did.
So if you saw Black Cake on Hulu, great binge watch. Like y'all would love it. Okay. Yeah. I sat up in the bed one day, just watched the whole thing. But check out Black Cake. But that's not what I want y'all to check out. So it's a series called Three Little Birds. Right? Mm-hmm. And it's on BritBox. Now, I get it. They got like 50,000 stream apps, and it's like, damn, I got to pay for another one, whatever. But just do like I did, right? And I went on, got the app through Amazon, watched it, and then unsubscribed.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have to pay. I did the free trial thing and just unsubscribed, so I wouldn't have to pay. But Three Little Birds, BritBox. Excellent watch.
It's not on Cinema HD?
Bruh. Nah. Some things, listen, but you got Amazon Prime, right?
I got everything.
All right, so if you got Amazon Prime, like I said, it will go on your Amazon Prime account. But it's called Three Little Birds. It's a good watch. This is for people that like to binge watch a good series. Check that out. So if you didn't check out Black Cake, make sure y'all check that out. Yeah, that's on
I feel
Hulu.
like we watched that.
That's on Hulu.
Yeah. What is it called? Black Cake?
Black Cake.
Black Cake?
And it Black Cake.
Oh, Black Cake.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Three Little Birds. This is for all y'all I'm giving y'all a good watch. Let me know what y'all think once y'all binge watch it and everything.
Is it like 2-3 seasons or how long
one
you got binge
season.
watch this?
One season.
10 hours.
He's trying to plan out his day. He's trying to plan out his day.
I got work the whole weekend, so I'm trying to plan it out.
I hope they do another season on Black Cake, but it's one whole season. But three little birds.
Okay.
One season.
Nice. Okay.
One season. Hope they do a second.
So on
season
BritBox,
of
so
it.
it's they
BritBox?
England.
Yeah, but it's excellent. That's what I'm saying. If you watch Black Cake, right?
Right.
Because it was about Jamaican culture and then coming to America, whatever. This one female, whatever, and then all the stuff she experienced, and going to England thinking it was going to be better, and then
Oh yeah, we watched that.
yeah, Black Cake.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so Black Cake was good, but Three Little Birds, excellent too. So I'm giving y'all some good watches because I basically watched everything. On my free time, when I do have free time, when I come home like 2 a.m, I'm binge watching. 3 a.m, I'm binge watching.
When do you
I'm
sleep?
surprised that TV don't watch you.
Nah. I honestly get like 3 hours of sleep because I'm always working, doing something or whatever like that. But
And binge watching.
yeah, and binge watching, and binge watching. How do y'all feel about the TikTok situation? About breaking news: the U.S. House has finally passed a bill that would lead to a TikTok ban if the owner, the Chinese company, does not sell it.
Yeah.
Right. So the House already passed it that it's banned. Now the Senate has to vote on it.
Wait, TikTok is banned? Like you can't get on TikTok anymore?
Yeah, it's about to be banned. TikTok's about to be over.
I mean,
outta here.
if the Chinese government want to track you, as long as you got a cell phone, your stuff is already tracked.
Here's the thing.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
can get more in depth though with that app.
Here's the thing. A lot of people that like TikTok is upset about it, but we're
So
not.
what information do you put in TikTok that they could use?
It's a lot of things.
Like what?
See, you can. Chinese people are crafty, bro. Dude, I'm sorry. Did I?
They're very.
I'm just saying though, like,
you
all
can
right,
put pieces
with
together.
that being said, is it
Did I
just
say that?
TikTok?
You can put people. Well, it's not about the platform's capability. It's about the access of a foreign government
Right.
to your nation.
But here's the thing. So for the U.S. to say they want to ban it, they already did their research, right? So if you know anything about hacking, right? And I actually took a class when I took a Microsoft class. I also took a hacking class, right? There's classes for hacking, right?
Yeah. They just call it ethical hacking.
Yes. There you go, my man. Salute. Now they put what was called crawlers, right? And a lot of these apps that we use. And we be like, oh, let's go on the app. Oh, it's funny. Like, y'all play those little funny changing your face apps and all of that, whatever like that. That's
Facial
the worst.
recognition. Right.
That's the worst thing you can click on to do.
Right,
Let me
right.
tell you right now, they sending out crawlers for your information, right?
Okay.
Data is big business, right? Getting your emails and your information, that's big business. People sell data every day. Marketing companies buy data
That's how
every
AI
day.
is all this AI and the machine learning is happening because they have so much access to data.
I mean, I
and they
don't
need
use
lots of it.
TikTok, so but
it's
the freedom of speech thing.
The
too.
fact that the government is trying to ban it, though, bro, this is what I'm
well,
trying
see,
to
the
say.
government been banning it from like the service people for years, right or wrong. Like the people who's like enlisted in the army and stuff like that.
No, I think that more so depends on where you're stationed or something like that. So if you're like on submarines, you probably don't have access to your phones and things of that nature. But what he's talking about is more so the fact that Congress is even putting out a bill to ban an application from a foreign nation means that they have way more knowledge than we could probably imagine about what's going on here.
Yes. So meanwhile, we want to scream about it because, oh, we're no longer going to be able to see our favorite dance or see our artists.
I think it has bigger implications than that, because it's not just about, as a consumer, I get that that's probably like silly, complaints. But there's actually people on there who are funding their lives through TikTok.
You're absolutely right.
That's one of the arguments. Some people like run their business off TikTok.
You're absolutely right. But
go ahead.
But again, my thing is, if a government is accessing, you got to understand, millions and millions of American people are on TikTok, right? Mm-hmm. So if they're scraping your information, right? And they send out these scrapers, and they're getting all your information and all your data, right? So if they're already getting to you, right? So I'm scraping your information for this. So they can get additional information that can go into this server and get additional information from that server to go into that server. See, you got to understand hacking, and eventually, through TikTok, you can get into some major.
And it's not even just that. You know what?
Yeah.
It's so you have the information war, and then you also have just a psychological war on a nation, because they're controlling all the algorithms. They're controlling everything our children are seeing. They're controlling perspectives. They're controlling reality.
Yes, they are.
So they can put out any type of information. We've already had scandals with election fraud.
Right.
And that's the biggest thing. That's what they want to control, the algorithm.
That's the type of access.
And listen, not even to get political or anything, but there's a reason why so many people like Trump. Because if all you seen in the algorithms, right? You going on Facebook, you going on Instagram, you going on TikTok, whatever. Trump, blah, blah, blah. And Trump cares for the people. And Trump, blah, blah, blah. And they putting this in your face all the time. And every time you clicking on something, whatever like that, Trump is good, Trump is good, Trump is good, whatever. That seeps through your mental.
But that's
and I'm not even trying to go that deep. But they can control how you think or what you like or what you want to buy through what they put out there through the algorithms. And
you realize that's everybody. Like, I really read a thing that said, if I ask right now, if I Google right this second from Plainfield, New Jersey, is global warming real? It's going to give me the answer according to where I live. So if there's not too many people rallying against it, they might say, yes, it is. But if I live in some other state and it's too much of that, they'll say, no, it is not.
Yeah.
That I read that.
And then
that's
you're going to get a company trying to sell you air conditioners.
You understand what I'm saying?
And you like,
right.
Well, just like if you have a conversation like we having right now.
Global warming.
And then you look at your.
You can't.
If I look at my phone right now, we're going to have
an advertisement pop up.
Exactly. About something related to.
Because the phone is listening to us.
Exactly.
If I say I need a new bed to you now,
phone is always
I'm start getting these advertisements. The phone is just listening.
Now ask yourselves, do you want a foreign nation having that type of access?
I do not.
Okay, so then
we got enough to deal with the American people, the people who are in power now. I'm not too happy with them.
I
don't want no foreign people. No.
I do not care if TikTok get banned or not. I don't use it. Like Felicia said, I think it's whack.
Even if you use it, for those that use it, YouTube and Facebook, they all have those little tiny 30-second, 45-second short thingies, reels, whatever they're called. They all have them. Go somewhere. You got to do something else.
To be fair, the businesses have kind of been warned for the past couple of years. This has been an ongoing thing that it might be banned. So if you're being smart, you're on more than one platform.
Yeah.
You have a contingency plan.
Yeah, and for y'all college kids or whatever that's mad at Biden because TikTok's about to be banned, it's not Biden's fault. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm not a pro Biden. I don't care about Biden or Trump. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But, I do know where my interest lies or whatever like that. So I don't care. I don't get caught up into the whole politics thing. But some of y'all like, I'm not voting for Biden because he's banning TikTok.
Well, that's just not a good reason.
Yeah, that's just not a good reason.
I'm not voting for him because he's trying to secure the nation.
Yeah.
With that app.
Yeah.
I ain't speaking about
yeah.
that.
So my whole thing is, do your research more. First of all, this is something Congress wanted to get passed. House of Representatives first, and then, it has to go through the Senate. Biden's just the dude that's just going to sign off on it. He's going to sign off on it or whatever the case may be. But all I'm saying is we just have to be smarter and be smarter with what is presented to us. These products and these apps that's presented to us through Facebook, through Instagram, through TikTok,
Who's
X,
running?
whatever,
Mhm.
whatever. We have to realize what we're clicking on because they'll dress it up and make it look real pretty, and then they'll make a lot of things look fun,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Just so you can click on it, and then they can dove into everything about you.
But see, no matter which way he goes, they're gonna make it look like if he ban TikTok, oh, he's restricting our freedom of speech. If he don't ban it, oh, he's letting the Chinese people
Take over.
access our information. So he damned if he do, damned if he don't.
Yeah, so
Right.
he should protect the country. I just wonder and hope that there's no funny stuff going
It's
on.
always
with that.
funny stuff going on with the
You know what I
government.
mean? Because
Right.
you know,
You're
smoke
hoping for the wrong thing.
screens.
It's always some funny
It
stuff
could be
going
smoke
on.
screen. Is it really TikTok and the Chinese government, or is it something else?
Anyway, all right, we're gonna move on real quick before we shut it down. We already did. Okay, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna talk about this one.
Okay.
You can be very attractive, but you're still a headache.
That's not what
You
it
can be
reads.
very
Norm.
attractive,
It says, "But are you a headache?"
No, I know, but I'm messing with you. But listen, you could be very attractive, but are you a headache? And I'm glad I want to talk about this, right? Because I see females making this mistake. I see guys making this mistake all the time, right? Female would be like, "Oh my God, that brother from Mia Copa, oh my God, he's just all this. He looked like this, he looked like that, whatever." And he a wife beater or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Or
whatever.
I just figured, look, if you think he's super fine, so does everybody else. I don't want to share no man all day long.
Or there could be other situations. And I see brothers do it all the time. Oh, she's fine, she's fine, she's fine. Meanwhile, she's trying to take all his money.
No matter how fine she is, somebody's tired of her shit.
Yeah. But stop. I say all this to say, stop being so superficial.
Exactly.
In your choices.
Exactly.
Right? And we're going to talk about this, and I'm going to run the clip. Of course, I got a clip for everything.
Okay.
But my thing is, it's like, I run across, in my line of work, I run across attractive women all the time. Like, all the time. And at some point, it's like, when we going to start looking at substance?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when we really going to start looking at substance? You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure, you met your wife, you're like, she's fine, she's attractive, but you wanted to see some substance. Once you saw the substance, that has something to do with your reasoning for wanting to marry her. You know what I'm saying? Or even like friends, or even having, I try to, to be a co-host on my show. You don't have, that's not a requirement. You ain't got to look good, but you got to have some substance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to know you're going to talk about something.
Okay.
I don't want, pretty chick to sit up here like,
Right.
so what do you think? Blah, blah, blah. This is going on with the world and this and that.
I don't know. Just point the camera to my boobs.
Yeah, it's cute.
Right.
No, I had somebody on here, right? That, and I don't want this person to think it's about this, 'cause I'm not talking about this person. But I had somebody on here that was like, my God, the mic is blocking my face. Hold on. That's better. And I'm like, but they can't hear you. But they can't hear you. Like, oh God, well, just get it halfway, whatever they have to see. So my whole thing is, funny. I say all this to say is that it's got to be about some substance. Like, I see so many people getting caught up in the wrong things when it comes to people, all this superficial nonsense. And when you get to a certain point in life, like, let me tell you, I had it all. I had it all at one point, as far as like doing this and seeing different parts of the world and working with certain people, whatever. Like, I've done it, so it's like I'm not impressed by a lot. So pretty faces to me, dime a dozen. What type of conversation can we have?
And bodies like Gayle King.
Yeah,
For me, it's a prerequisite.
Yeah.
But then you should find the substance.
Yeah, facts. No. Listen. I think the older I got, I care less about cosmetics. I'm being honest with you. right? Of course, there has to be the initial to draw you in. But I've been drawn in by great conversations. You know,
But
you know,
I bet those people were still. Remember, we've had this conversation where I said like, there's still a scale, right? Like even if it's like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of what you're okay with, like those people can draw you in. But 5, 4, 3, 2, they're not gonna be able to draw you in like that. You know what I mean? So that's why I always say it's a prerequisite.
I had an argument with somebody the other day about Lupita, right?
Lupita?
Because I think
Lupita, okay.
that she's from was it Black Panther, several other movies, but they're like, I don't think she this, I don't think she that, she don't look that, whatever like that. I'm like, really, bro? I'm like, but you know, like to me, like my eye is just different. My eye is different. So you know, they was just on the superficial. I was
Lupita's superficial. Some guys gawk at her, and I swear to God, I think she'll take you through the ringer. She'll have you sitting there in the corner like Hollywood Shuffle.
One of my favorite.
Looking at the toilet paper, counting your dollars.
One of my old crushes, one of my favorite crushes, TV crushes that I know personally, is superficial. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want to put it out there.
Go ahead,
who it is.
Yeah, you might as well. Go ahead, you just put it.
All right, Garcelle Beauvais. Right?
Oh, from with Jamie Foxx show.
So you remember the dude from the Green Mile? He passed away, right? But before
She
he
was
passed
married
away,
to him.
no, he was trying to kick it to her.
Oh, they didn't get married.
And this is before he
married
blew
Marosa.
Yeah. But anyway, dude from Green Mile was trying to kick it to Garcelle. And this was before the Green Mile blew up and before he blew up, whatever like that. And Garcelle was just like,
nah, bro, that's what she said.
Playing him. Playing him.
But Omarosa, she took him up. She loved him.
That's Garcelle.
Pretty too, though.
Omarosa, come on, don't even compare the two.
They
Right? No, don't compare the two. Garcelle's. I'm gonna put Garcelle up here. I'm gonna put Omarosa like this.
Really?
But she wasn't even checking for dude. But then when he blew up in the Green Mile and they started running in the big Hollywood circles, hey,
right?
He like,
I don't know you now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you know, to me, it's like we got to start making better choices based on substance.
Yeah, for sure.
And not superficial things.
And look how Robin Givens did Mike Tyson way back. That was so wrong.
Yeah, but let me play this clip, and then we're gonna talk about it real quick.
You could be very attractive, but are you a headache? Do you bring more pain than you bring peace and happiness? Do people have to heal after they finish dealing with you? Are you dealing with inner chaos that you're looking for somebody else to fix? Are you only dating to distract yourself from a pain that you're afraid to face? Do you create all of this chaos and then claim that you're protecting your peace to avoid taking accountability? Are you showing up in relationships pretending to be a version of yourself that you know that you can't maintain, and then you ghost people after your true character is exposed? Are you just looks? Because you could be very attractive on the outside, and that's why people are attracted to you. But if you don't do the inner work, you will never be able to keep anyone. Don't put all this energy and effort on the outside while you're neglecting the inside. Think about a car. A car could look amazing on the outside, but if the engine and the transmission is damaged, that car is not going anywhere. Translation: your mind is the engine, your heart is the transmission. Make sure your mind is attractive. Make sure your heart is attractive. You could be very attractive, but are you a headache? Do you bring more pain than you bring peace and happiness?
I'm gonna have to clap it up.
He sound bitter. Somebody broke his heart.
He don't sound bitter.
No.
He been through some stuff.
He been through a thing or two.
Why you gotta sound bitter?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He sound better than me.
Bitter.
I had a girl.
Only the headaches say that. Only the headaches.
No. Listen.
I had a girl tell me one time, I don't have a problem getting a man. I have a problem keeping a man.
Mm-hmm.
So she already know.
Yeah, but to me, a headache shows up right away. So if you have a girl who is like, you know, you have different categories of pretty. You have the ditzy blonde type of syndrome who's ditzy, not a lot of substance. Then you have the pretty girl who is like, oh, I need $500 for my nails and I need $2,000 for my purse. You know what I mean? You see it right away, in my opinion.
Right.
I mean, it's up to you if you stick it out or not. I mean, a conversation happens on the first date. Like, you either know or you don't
agree
know.
with you. Somebody said, why you got to sound bitter? Hey, you don't sound bitter.
Nah, he's bitter. Listen, what's that song? I don't know his name. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. See, he played the fool.
Go ahead.
He was
Give me a
mad.
second.
No. Ain't no exception to the rule. I'm just saying, he played the fool. He's bitter. He's upset. He wants a pretty girl, but he doesn't know how to get the one that does have substance.
But is
and
he
instead
right,
of
though?
causing a headache, they relieve the headache.
But is he right though? What he's talking about?
Is he
I respectfully
right?
disagree.
No, I disagree. I feel like some women, if that's all your worth is in your beauty, somebody designed that. It wasn't the woman.
You suck.
Nah, that is what it is. Somebody designed that.
Those are all the
Every
girls
time
that
I
went to
watch
Hugh Hefner.
every time I watch a movie, a
Beauty
TV
can go
show,
away just
a
like
music
that.
video, they stating you have to look like this, and then on top of that, you got to look
prerequisite.
like a certain this. It can't even be we're all types of beauties. No, it's only one or two types of beauties. So I reject that. So you have some women that are very superficial. They think, oh, I got to pour all this into me and whatever, and so now that's all they live to.
What do you think?
That's the society. That's what they live to. I don't agree with it, but on the flip side of it, that's a whole nother conversation, a whole nother radio station moment with you bring substance and guys can't handle beauty and substance. Because I know a whole lot of men going over to other countries to get women that can't even speak English just so
Because
they can
there's no
tell them,
substance.
okay, clean this up. Let's have some sex. Did you cook me some dinner?
That's
But
'cause
they're
there's no
pretty.
substance.
Ooh, long, strank hair, and they Hispanic-y looking and whatever. I mean, they make songs about them every day.
That pretty
did she
thing.
say Hispanic-y?
That pretty thing fades out.
Is a part of your
It don't for the ones that get from the other countries. Them women be ready to give the man a bath. That's what I'm told by other men. They go to the other races because that woman would actually, baby, do you want me to give you a bath? But they say it in another language. They have to
They can go
learn
to
whatever
Africa
it
with
was.
the same thing. It don't have to be a different race. But
But they like the beauty. That's the point. They want the beauty.
There's a lot of beauty in Africa, but I think they're going for characteristics, right? They're going for personality traits.
No, not everybody.
Because listen,
Not everybody. Not
somebody
Kevin
who wants to
Samuels.
take care of you, yes.
Not
definitely,
Kevin
but
Samuels.
Somebody
So
who
you gotta
wants
look like this.
Somebody. Well, that's why I always say it's a prerequisite.
Mhm.
But they're going for characteristics. Someone who's looking to actually take care of you and not be a headache. You know,
Mhm.
oh, do you need this? Okay, hey, you just came home. Here's this. Here's this. That's someone tending to you.
Yeah,
everybody likes that.
But you'll
Women
see
like
that right
men like
away.
that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
To me, those women are hiding themselves. And I know they're not, because you know why? When I go on dates, the first thing I'll hear, oh, so I bet you like to take a lot of trips. He's sizing me up right then. Oh, I know you like shopping a lot. He's asking me without asking me, are you a lot of money? You see what I'm saying? Do I have to spend a lot of money? Are you high maintenance? He's asking me right there. And whatever I say now determines whether I'm a headache or I'm not a headache. So if I say, oh, yeah, I just came from such and such, and yep, I got Nola Blonde this and blah, 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 blah. Well, at that first date, you can make the decision. Either you want to do it or you don't.
Well, sometimes if a single woman is well traveled, usually it's men that have funded that. So it's usually like, okay, so are you messing with a lot of different people? Who got you on this yacht? Who got you at this place?
She
Who
can't do
took
it
you
on her
over
own.
here? Who did this? So it's like, what is going on? You could say, I would really love to travel one day. And the man would be like, you know what? I can actually show this person something.
wish
It's
I-
not that you just.
I wish I could get a close up of his wife's face when he was like,
You can't do
usually
that on her own?
that's funded by the men. She looked at you like,
Yeah. Talk, baby girl.
No, I was just thinking.
I'm gonna show you the replay, bro. her face said.
Let's go to the video. T.
Right, you saw that?
Hey, word. Don't mess up your big piece of chicken now.
You get the wing.
Yeah, right.
You gonna split that.
No, I was just thinking. But the other thing is, it's kind of a cool question to ask someone, just to throw it out there. This is what I was thinking about, because if a woman says, yes, I do like to travel, and in his back of his mind, he's like, so how many people have you been messing with to get you there? And then she's like, yeah, you know, I do this for work, and this is, you know, I make my money this way or whatever. It gives a chance to be like, this is why I'm able to afford it. And now he's like, oh, wow. Oh, okay, tell me more. So I was thinking about that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of the people I know, women-wise, they travel with their girlfriends. I got girlfriends right now. Oh, we should go here. We go. I'm like, you guys, I'm gonna catch y'all as soon as the 9-year-old he get like 19. I'll be on that cruise with you. But you see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, a lot of women are doing it for themselves, and that.
Let me. Felicia said we can buy our own trips, etc.
See, go ahead, Felicia.
Thank you, brother-in-law.
I'm trying to say. I'm telling you, there are a lot of women out there. They fun and
I don't think that they
making
can't
money.
buy their own trips. And I really was kind of referring to normally.
He backtracking.
No, I'm not backtracking.
Yo, you see that? You see the moonwalk, right? He doing the Michael Jackson.
Only because y'all interrupt me. It sounds like but it ain't. But it's because we were talking about superficial and stuff before that.
That's true.
So
Superficial
if you're
wants you to
just
pay for
pretty
it.
and then someone's sitting down and talking to you and you're like, oh yeah, I like to travel, and what else do you say? Oh yeah, and I like to buy this stuff and I like to buy this.
Right.
That's usually someone else funding that. That's the
That's true, 'cause
personality.
that's what they're
coming
looking
through
for.
That.
So they're not hiding
If
it.
you say something that like Irina said, well yeah, I do like to travel and I do this and I do that. That kills the whole game. Oh, I do like to travel, but you know I'm a whatever else. That's opening up a conversation and say, well, that's how you can do that. Okay, that's cool. Because when people are asking questions, they're looking to see what's going on. Where's the substance?
Right.
Is there substance or is there not?
Right.
If it's just I just like to travel, where are we going? Okay, you've asked a lot.
So
of
by the way,
questions.
Felicia said he gets no chicken.
Felicia, where's your man at? I'm just playing, Felicia. Just playing.
But that does speak to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you learn it in the first date. At least by the second, if you ask
do.
the right
I think you
questions,
can learn that.
they're not trying to hide it. The women who are superficial, they're not really trying to hide it.
I want to know. I know she's talking her noise. My bad. I know she's talking noise.
Oh, jeez. No, continue.
But you see what I'm saying? They're not hiding. So for that gentleman to say, "Oh, you should check yourself," it's kind of the thing like when people they have all these trips about, "Oh, rappers, you shouldn't rap those bad lyrics and blah blah blah." You know, the person who really hears that doesn't need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you have a heart and you're not going to sell your soul, you don't need that speech. The one who needs the speech, he's not going to hear you because there's a reason why he's selling his soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't go into that because that's a whole nother topic. But basically, that woman who is superficial, she is exemplifying superficiality. Is that a word?
I don't know. It sounds good right now, but go ahead.
She is putting it out there, and you should catch up on it like right away. And if you don't, you the stupid.
Okay, then with that concept, then when men are talking and whatever else, you should pick up on whatever it is that whatever problems that they have, whether they real serious about you or not.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you just
let me tell you. I'm gonna be honest with, and I'm gonna say this with men and women. As a man and ladies, everybody has to learn how to read the room better.
I agree.
Learn how to read the room.
Read the room and accept you can't change the room.
Because I tell you right now, if I'm in a relationship with a partner and she can't see I'm dealing with things, or she never can see that I'm having a bad day, or she never can see that there's some issues going on with me or whatever like that. She's not reading the room, and then I'm gonna start to think that she doesn't want to read the room because she's consumed with herself. You know what I'm saying? So we as people and getting into relationships, and even learn how to read the room.
Yeah, I agree.
If you care.
If you care.
That's all I'm saying.
I agree. Yeah. I agree.
And shout out to everybody on the check-in. Fee said red flags. Yeah. Listen, just learn how to read the room, people. This has been an interesting show. From the looks of everything, he's still gonna get the big piece of chicken. You can get some chicken after the show.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And Greg, we eat chicken all the time, bro. But shout out to everybody on the check-in. Oh, tomorrow we get to hear what goes on if they're going to disqualify Fannie Willis or not. You know, that's the DA, that's the prosecutor or whatever in the Georgia Fulton County case with Trump. Tomorrow is the decision.
A boyfriend as the lead.
Yeah. But here's how I feel about this whole situation. Right? Whatever Trump got going on or whatever right now, there are people rocking with him. I think this judge is rocking with him. I think all these judges is rocking with him. The Supreme Court, all these judges, Cannon, all of them, they're rocking with him, whatever like that. They want him to be back in office. So somebody like Fannie Willis, she's an excellent district attorney, all of that, got a high track record and everything. She made some mistakes along the way, right? I get that. But I don't think personally it warrants her to be disqualified. But I think tomorrow's decision, I'm not even expecting nothing. I think when I turn on the news, they'll be like, Fannie Willis is disqualified and blah, blah, blah. I'm not even going to be surprised. Right. Because I see where everything is going. They're setting it up right now where they're trying to delay everything until this election happens. Because right now it just feels like he can't be touched. And I hate to say it. And I'm disappointed with the judicial system across the board, with the decisions they're making in regards to this criminal. Because if it had been you, me, or anybody else, they would be in the jail or underneath the jail. With some of the things this man done. That's just my personal opinion, and I ain't going to hold it long. Fannie, praying for you, girl. She looked good, though, up there. I'll give it that. She looked good.
The 44th president
and next time,
been in jail.
Fannie, don't ish where you eat.
Well, I think the problem was she wasn't truthful on the stand whenever they was asking questions initially. So it goes to her credibility a little bit.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
It had nothing to do with the case, though.
Here's the thing. It had nothing to do with the case. And also, let's be honest. Her case against Trump was the most damaging.
That too.
Right? It was the most damaging out of all of them. And so they had to figure a way to get her out of there.
Right, of course.
Let's be honest. We are not going to let a black woman district attorney, prosecutor, take us down. Take our establishment down. There's no way in hell. And they're finding anything that can make stick.
Same thing in New York with Brad too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, point blank, I'm just gonna say it. If you rock with Trump, you're racist.
Well, here's the thing.
Well,
you got black people rocking with him though.
He's going to be our next president because it's just going to happen that way because the way the way our country is right now, it's like we watch memes and blogs more than we watch facts, and that's the sad part about our country right now. We believe in memes and blogs and AI news that's not true, spreading all this misinformation, and so. He's going to get elected president. Watch, we're going to come back and have a conversation after this. Like, damn, Norm was right. He's going to get elected president.
That's if he don't shut us down, because he gonna be a dictator.
And it is what it is, and we just gonna have to deal with it.
Like I said, I'm shut down.
Felicia said, "Vote non-Trump," and Felicia said, "Trump is the daddy of politics." Yeah, Carla says, "So sad." Yeah, it's a sad situation, but it is what it is, and this is the point this country is at. So it's going to be very telling of just people and their character when this election comes around and he's president again. You know,
people have a short memory.
I'm not a fan of either, but I know Trump is not the answer. You got to understand something. My thing is, I just want this country to start showing some accountability for when they do things wrong as opposed to when we do things wrong. I'm about us. So I really don't care about Biden or Trump. I'm about us. So it's just always two sets of rules. Always two sets of rules. And until we get to the point to where, like everybody, black or white, wants accountability altogether, we're going to keep having the Trumps and whatever like that. Because look at everything this man done. Come on now. This man has been found guilty of sexual abuse and rape in a civil court where he's paying out millions of dollars, right? If that had been one of us, our career would be over. We wouldn't be able to run for no office.
Just the allegations.
Just the allegations.
Just the allegations alone.
Yes.
Just the allegations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I'm muted here. I can't hear shit.
You good?
Yeah, you good. Just
hello,
bro. You good? That's your cup. Going to the next row. But yeah, just,
just the allegations of what he's been through would have been enough to hang any of us. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I mean, just look at
the guy from Love Crest.
Who?
Right.
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors.
That him. Yeah, him. Yeah.
See, you got to understand, perception in our world now is more powerful than truth and facts. Right. Just perception alone. And the court of public opinion is more powerful than the truth and facts.
It is.
So we're at that point right now to where listen, again, I'm not a fan of Biden or Trump, but let's look at what's factual, right? Yeah. So you got 26 sexual assault allegations. This is what Trump got. 26 sexual assault allegations, right? The man cheated on his wife with a porn star, right? Cheated on his wife with a porn star. He's in court for that. Trying to pay her hush money, right? So just those two things alone, right? Any of us would have did it. We'd be in the jail or underneath the jail. Or we wouldn't be able to run for any political office, right? Then you got the fact that you got this man on tape saying, get me 11,000 votes. Just get me 11,000 votes. And blah, 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 blah. Now, come on. If that was
how you do it,
if that was
do
Obama, I don't care how you do it, just do it. If that was Obama, he'd be in prison. It'd be anybody else be in prison. It wouldn't be these delays and long drawn out things and delays or whatever. That you got to come to the realization that their rules are not for us.
I think that depends. So here's an interesting thing. So the people making these decisions are technically the judges, right? And Trump was able to put people in very strategic positions. So if we as a community understand where the real decisions are made, then we can have more things go in our favor, because it's the judges that are actually making these final decisions. It's not even the attorneys or the prosecutors. It's really the judges. And of course, you know, there's a process to get to be a judge, but the judges are the ones that are actually making these decisions. So we need to be electing the right judges, you know, making sure the right people are going in place. Because then if you have a judges that all align with your ideals, then of course when you have an issue, you're gonna see favor. Right. And it doesn't even have to necessarily be a race thing. It's really just a power thing and a networking thing whenever you have your people in the right place to make decisions for you.
Right. But here's the thing, to add on to what you say, right? So you're 100% correct, but they know how to play the long game, right? So the long game was
put the judges in place.
These judges up. They took years to do it. Let's align. We're going to get rid of, just relax. We're going to get rid of Roe versus Wade, and we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to send these Negroes back to the 50s with our ideology and our way of thinking and everything. Just give us some time. Like this judge, like my bro just said, got this judge in, got this judge in, got this judge in. Everybody that's in positions to make real change, right? They got into power.
And it all starts local.
But they got into power. And, you know, some of us get blinded by gold sneakers. And we get blinded by shiny objects. Oh, they gave us, but he gave us a $2,000 stimulus check and blah, 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 blah.
His name is on it.
All smoke and mirrors, without seeing it for what it is, right? So when this fool get back in office again, right, and all he cares about
is himself,
is one, beating these charges. That's one. And then two, like you said, himself. But you got to understand, this man will sell our secrets in a heartbeat for the right dollar amount.
I think he already has.
And he probably has.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear no, what have we done?
Nah,
Oh
fuck
my
that.
God, what have we done?
Exactly.
When everything starts catching on fire.
Exactly.
Right? I don't want to hear it.
Right.
And that's my thing. It's like, Norm gonna be Norm regardless who's in office.
That's the
and that's the thing. You know, we're
That's
so
the big thing to
resilient
pay
as a
attention
people,
to.
as just as black people. And I'm saying this. I'm speaking to my people right now. We're so resilient as a people that we're gonna be all right regardless. We've been through a lot. We're not jumping off of buildings when the stock market crashed. That's not us. That's not us. We've been through a lot more. So we're going to be all right regardless who's in office. But I'm just saying we got to be a lot smarter to what really changes things. That's all I'm saying. We got to start knowing what really changes things. What's really the power, where the power really lies. And that's all I'm saying. Shout out to everybody on checking, because I can go on a tangent with this. Felicia said, he said, I only see black people. She's stupid. Victor said, yeah, like Jonathan Majors. It's true. It's like,
In
it's
his career, off of a spat.
yeah.
That's
like a brother.
Yeah,
sister,
they're
that's
ending
so
careers. It's all strategic, though. I'm telling you, it's
Yep.
all strategic. But that's a whole other show. Listen, we want to thank everybody for joining us on the Storm Warner Show. Got some sad news for y'all. They're closing they're gonna close a lot of Family Dollars and Dollar Trees.
That's sad news.
So distraught.
So I'm just saying.
Nothing costs $1
And
no
why are
more.
they closing them?
Listen. Right there, Dollar Tree and Family Dollars closing almost 1,000 stores following $1 billion loss. They're losing a lot of money. So they say.
Is that in
I wonder how.
theft?
Why?
Or is that in
Shrink.
theft?
Yeah.
So they say.
shrink.
So here's their reasoning. It says Dollar Tree is getting rid of almost 1,000 stores nationwide due to steep losses. The company made the grim announcement on Wednesday, detailing the severity of the situation. Dollar Tree revealed that 600 Family Dollars location will close in the first half of 2024. Another 370 Family Dollars and 30 Dollar Trees will also shutter within the next few years when their lease expires. The news comes as the company reported a massive net loss of $1.71 billion in the quarter ending February 3rd.
Jeez, that's hard.
There are currently 16,000.
They need to get with Tyrese's girl and
Yeah.
go to a Brandon party or something.
There are currently 16,000 Family Dollar and Dollar Tree locations in the U.S. The challenges of the brand have come as the economy as a whole remains unstable. Now, is the economy really unstable, or are companies greedy? I just want to know.
It just depends on what you hear a lot of.
But no, let me tell you why.
People keep saying the economy is
Let me
bad,
tell you why it's
but
BS, right? If you look into the backyard of all these corporations, the CEOs and all the people at the top are getting these huge bonuses, right? So if you look, they're getting these $1 million bonuses. Crazy amount of bonuses.
even if they fail.
Okay, but listen, we want to get these $1 billion bonuses and $1 million bonuses. Let's let go 20,000 employees so we can get these bonuses. Let's make it look like we got to raise the prices on this so we can get these bonuses. If you look at the backstory, right, and I'm going to have some information for the next show. If you look at the backstory, it's all about greed, bro. The economy can be so much better if the powers that be at the top weren't greedy. I'm telling you right now, it has nothing to do with Biden, has nothing to do with Congress, it has nothing to do with who's the president. It's the corporations. They become excessively greedy.
Yep.
And that's my story. I'm out. Storm Warner Show, BCast One Radio. I want to thank my lovely co-host, Miss Tasha Vaughn. And shout out to our guests in the building. Listen, we appreciate y'all. Have fun with y'all. Listen, I'm telling you, get his brother the big piece of chicken anyway.
Because
after that last look you gave him, I really didn't think he was going to get none of the chicken.
Getting the wing.
But get his brother the big piece of chicken. Shout out to everybody that's been on check-in and that joined us tonight. Listen, again, you know this show's never about us. It's always about you because you are the next best kept secret. We're going to see y'all next week, next Thursday on the Stone Warner Show, BKS1 Radio. And there's a lot of great things going on. Ms. Vaughn said there's an event happening at where again?
It's at Suite 1111 East 2nd Street, Plainfield, New Jersey.
It's a nice spot, too.
It's a nice
Go check it out.
When's that?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go check it out.
7 to like
and
11
I'll see y'all,
p.m.
man. Peace and blessings.
Mhm.
All right. Yes.
All right.
We out of here.
See, that's right around the corner from us.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.